Hello, hello. Welcome again to another PTB Who All Gonna Be There Collector Cast. I am your host for this week, Ayani Matrix Designs, otherwise known as Tona Man. And today I have Falcon. He is Falcon Manor, and he's back from Dragon Con.
Yep.
And we'll have the rest of the crew on as soon as they're free and available. So what's up, dude? You were at Dragon Con for a good chunk of last week, man. How'd it go?
It was alright. Well, Dragon Con so it was always fun, but yeah, um, yeah. It was fun. It was just I man, I set up everything Thursday night because we left Friday. I double checked everything. At least I thought I did. Got all the way down to Dragon Con. Got all the way down there. Got in the hotel. I'm unpacking, getting ready to go to the floor. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I realized I left the battery to my flash.
Of all things.
Of all things, the strobe battery to the strobe,
Mm-hmm.
and
In
I
the room,
set that
though, right? Not your house, your home.
at in Nashville.
Oh shit. Okay, so that's even worse.
Yeah, I left it in Nashville. So I was in Atlanta, unpacking everything, getting ready to set up my equipment, and realized I left the battery to my strobe in Nashville. And I sat there and I contemplated order because I looked it up on Amazon. I could have had one shipped to the hotel, and it would have gotten there the next day. So it would have gotten there Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm thinking, do I really want to spend $80 just to? But I wouldn't have a charger. I wouldn't have a charger. So if it died, it would have been, you know, that would have been it.
Yeah, so you would have had maybe a couple hundred shots at best.
Oh no, it's the studio strobe, so it would last. It probably would last the whole weekend.
Okay,
But I didn't.
well,
I didn't want to take a chance. It's the one I used at the Music City Multicon, the studio one.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean. Because here's the
Oh,
thing: the problem is it's depending on how charged it is. Because when it's
yeah,
any battery, like a lithium battery's been charged, usually it's at most 40 to 80%,
yeah,
and then it starts to dissipate depending on how cold the environment is. And if it's not rated well,
hmm
or well, not even rated well, like if it's hot or super cold, then yeah, it's going to lose charge, and then you'll get maybe half of the full capacity that you need to recharge it for. But
yeah,
either way, like it all depends because backup battery is a backup battery.
yeah. That's what I was saying. That's wrong with having an extra battery.
Hmm.
But then I was like, I got to thinking, I wasn't really planning on spending that extra. I think it would have been $80, eighty
Yeah.
dollars for the battery, and I said it's not that big of a deal. I'll just use because I really needed it for when I was inside. I was gonna try and like handhold the studio the strobe and shoot. Um, and I just need to go. I meant what I my original plan was to just find a spot and just stay in a spot, kind of like we do at MTAC. Just
Yeah.
find a spot and just stay there. But after I got there and I found out my strobe didn't have a battery, I was like, man, I guess I'll just wander around and try and do the best I can without it. And it kind of put me in a little funk that first day.
Hmm.
Uh, and then oh man, I it was one of those things where I'm trying to shoot and it was just everything was. And when I got back to the hotel, I looked at everything. Man, that's out of focus. That's out of focus. Man, my focus was way off
Hmm.
because I was using my 85, the fully
Oh, is
manual
that the one
lens.
you have to manually adjust since
Yeah,
it
it's a
doesn't
full manual.
autofocus anymore?
Right. It never it's a full manual. It's never autofocused. It's, it's a full manual lens. So it was off. Like man, this is just an off weekend. So I was like, you know what? I'll just have fun with the people I'm here with and just call it that. Talk to different people, different cosplayers and things like that.
Mhm.
For some reason this year, most of the people I talked to, it was their first Dragon Con.
Oh
Every
shoot,
time I
really?
talk, yeah, every time I talk to a group of people, whatever, they're like, "Oh, this is our first time." I'm like, "Wow, this is the first time I've ran into that.
That
At least,
many?
yeah, the ones I talked to, it was at least man, I wouldn't say like 70% of the people I talked to, it was their first time. Because you walk up to them like, man, that's a nice cosplay, whatever. And they're like, oh, thanks. This is my first time. I'm like, what? You're like the 13th person I've asked, first time. So that's kind of cool. Usually you're just running around with a bunch of people that have been there millions of times. I mean, there's those guys, but that are always there. But one day I decided to go through the Walk of Fame. 90% of the people that were supposed to be in there were not there because I guess they were at their panels. I guess we decided to go at the wrong time.
Well, I mean, it's hard to say what's the wrong time at Dragon Con, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, no, because I've gone through that Walk of Fame before, and like all of the guests were in there. But this time,
that's what you mean. Okay, yeah,
Walk
that
of
makes
Fame.
sense.
Yeah, where the celebrity guests, they were all at their booths. So we walked through there this time, and most of them were gone. Like we'll be back in 30 minutes. We'll back in 5 o'clock or something like that. So it's just
Wait, what time was it again?
that I went. What do you mean?
When you went to that area?
Oh, I don't remember what time. It was probably around 4, maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's later in the day. That makes sense then.
What else was kind of cool? The vendors alley, the America's Mart, where all the vendors are and the artists. That line is always crazy long, but it moves smooth. But anyway, when we finally got there, I went to the top floor and met Charles Sewell, and he's a comic book writer. I don't know if you heard of it, but it's a comic book called 8 Billion Genies. I talked to him for a minute. Got a book from him that was previously, if not published. So it's 8 issues in this book called 8 Billion Genies. I've got the first 6, so I'm missing 7 and 8, obviously. But then he said there's a 9th issue which he was selling at his table that had never been published, and there was only a certain amount made. So I got that from him. And then I met David Mack. He's a comic book artist.
Yeah.
You may know him from his famous run is with Daredevil and Echo.
Echo. That's more recent.
No. Well, I don't have a book. I'll look for it later. Maybe. I'll give you an example because the book is on the other side of the room of his artwork. It looks very like he used a lot of. Looks almost like a watercolor, but splashed. Hold on. Let me just go green it real quick. I think it's on.
Yeah, if you got it, just bring it, man. I'm right here.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Let me see if it's not on top. I'm not gonna worry about it because I don't feel like digging through everything to find it.
Yeah. You don't want to spend like 15 minutes finding it.
Yeah, because it's.
But I feel like I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. While he's waiting. No, not waiting. While he's looking for his comic book, I didn't go to Dragon Con. I'll probably explain why as soon as he gets back. But for the most part, let's be honest, Dragon Con's not cheap. And if I go lately because of my incidents in the past, I usually go on a Saturday with at least 2 members of the crew. I learned the hard way that Dragon Con is rife with people who will steal from you. So if you go to Dragon Con, keep all your shit in your room, have your wallet that's easily hidden and easy to access for you, and you don't have anything that you could potentially leave behind, and always have at least somebody with you at all times. If you got to go by yourself, be mindful. But then that's actually any place you go by yourself, especially where there's large crowds. That could be Dragon, that could be Anime Weekend Atlanta, MomoCon, which is also in Atlanta. Or hell, you go to Japan. Same thing. Although, let's be honest, it's probably less crazy stuff you could do to get in trouble in Japan. But, stuff happens. Oh, hey, you back?
Yes, this is a book that's an example of his work.
Yeah,
It's not a famous book or one of his famous covers. It's just the style.
yeah,
There
I'm
we go.
familiar with his work.
Yeah.
Because he did a couple Electro comics.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Oh, Mr. Nemesis Enforcer with the
Oh
name
no way!
change.
That means Petty King's on the way.
Oh, wait, we lost
Oh,
him.
Petty King is definitely on the way. Petty King is definitely here. Oh no, he's back.
He's messing with the signal. He's
Yeah,
hacking your
Well,
matrix.
well, well,
it isn't. Oh,
well,
Nemesis Enforcer.
well.
Well,
I mean,
Look what
I
we
gotta
got
start.
here.
Well, I guess it makes sense. I'm Falcon, so you're Nemesis Enforcer. I guess that makes Tony Dowtone. Uh, sci-fi or something like that. Sam's got to be once a man. He's once a man. That's hilarious.
That is so funny. What's up, fellas?
Oh,
How
just
much? We were just talking about Mr. Falcon's little escapades at Dragon Con. And I was giving some safety tips in the meantime while he was looking for a comic book.
What is
I mean, no,
Dragon Con?
it's you think I'm being silly, dude. Ever since then, I try to keep my shit either on my back or
Yeah.
locked up in a box next to me. Because if
Yeah.
somebody gets close and they're touching it, I tell them to step the fuck away. It's like, no, you leave my shit alone. I don't know
What is
you.
Dragon Con?
Dragon Con is probably one of the largest conventions in the area in the South.
Mm.
It kind of rivals San Diego and New York Comic Con for overall size since they keep blowing up every year.
Okay.
And they're also what you call the largest community-driven convention in the area too.
Mm.
Yeah, it
So
is.
Gotcha.
they are not a for-profit con, if I understand, unless that's changed recently. So all of it's run by community volunteers, and the entire city of Atlanta is in on it. So, great.
Yeah, that makes it even better that the whole city's part of it. Like they have a parade Saturday morning.
Is it a cosplay parade?
Yes,
Cosplay and celebrities, I think, right?
Oh, nice.
the parade. Oh, I've never watched the parade.
Yeah,
But,
because when I watched it, I only saw cosplayers because of where I was, and it was terrible vantage point. But yeah, it's because some cosplayers will march in front of floats. Some of them will sit in one. But it all depends on what's going on because it's not completely cosplay focused. It's wide variety of people. Like they had one year a whole chapter of bikers just leading the charge for the con.
oh, that's cool.
And then they had when Stan Lee was alive, he was actually riding a Marvel themed float. And I think he had some of our cosplay mutuals.
Yes, he did.
They were sitting in the same one with him, and it was like, what?
Yeah,
I
they're
couldn't
sitting-
get close enough to get any footage, and I was so pissed off, man. I was like, I could see them. My camera sees the wide area where they were, but I couldn't get like that tight shot, and I was so miffed, bro. So somebody who was on the ground got a better shot. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. You're there. I woke up early to get that shot, and there was no room.
Oh, so you knew about it before they got on the parade that they're going to be sitting with Stan?
Yeah, so I went up to a
Okay.
high vantage point trying to get a good shot, like to get a good view of as the parade was coming down. And I went up to the area because I had to go to it was a parking garage that had a walk-over bridge where the parade was going. But there were so many people blocking the way, they would not let me have space to shoot. And hey, there's Petty King. Welcome, welcome.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting ready to jump off right now.
Yeah, we
this is
figured
a
you were on the
flaw.
way when
This is flaw. This
Mr.
is
Nemesis Enforcer had a blackout for a moment.
Man, I was about to say with those ashy knees, you need to come back.
all I gotta turn around and do. Now, you know what? I am not gonna talk about this man's hands today.
What? God damn it!
Oh, he's mad.
Sorry.
He wants you to talk about his hands now.
No, I'm in the middle of a boss fight playing Wukong.
Yeah, I think I want to
Oh,
get this on myself. I was just talking about that.
I'm like I saw three or four people stream and play that game.
burn.
It's like a weird lightweight version of Devil May Cry, which some people tend. I love Devil May Cry, but
Yeah.
watching all these people play it, the combo system is too basic for me, and I will get bored with that shit.
He said,
And
Oh, with Devil May
basic.
Cry?
no, Wukong.
No, I
Lord,
don't
I don't
know,
know what you're
man.
talking about, dude.
No,
This is
I
not
mean, well,
basic.
everyone to each their own. To each their own. But the stuff I've seen on Wukong, I mean, for Wukong is actually groundbreaking. You
Yeah,
got a
you
lot.
kind of
Yeah,
selling yourself short if you haven't played it.
yeah. I mean,
Well,
I would not compare Devil May Cry to that because
Yeah, I played that.
Devil
Yeah,
May Cry is good, but Devil May Cry is a punch. It is a button puncher game
One
for
smashing
me.
game. Yeah.
It is one of those games where you can stick to your. I mean, you just have a few things to change up, but it's still the same thing. But like I said, to each their own, and I'm not down in your choice. But I would not think that Wukong would be. I mean, the cinematics. I mean, the scenery alone actually
oh
makes it.
yeah, dude.
So,
If you have a PC that could run that, like was it Maximilian, dude? He has a 4090 and he was running that shit at max.
hmm
Oh my gosh, the scenery, especially the cavern system when you're walking through it and you see all the lights bouncing off
yeah,
the inside of the walls and stuff. That's
hmm
Yeah.
gorgeous. The tree line, when you have the sun beaming through and you have those god rays going, that's
hmm
Yeah.
gorgeous.
So,
Then you
but
move the camera and it goes,
yeah, so yeah, I get it. But like I said before, I would never talk about anyone's taste in game because games are games. That's what you
yeah,
love
Yeah.
games
about
are games. But to be
nah,
fair,
this
it
ain't nothing like
This is
Devil
no.
May Cry, dog. I
no,
played
no,
all the Devil May Cry joints. This is not even the same hemisphere.
well, again, this was a common complaint with a lot of people who played the game
Yeah.
is that the combo system in comparison is it's not as robust. It's again, this is them playing it and relaying the information.
Yeah.
It's not very well explained how some of these things link together, if at all.
Yeah.
And then you have some moments where you need to navigate terrain to find hidden stuff because you have to find all the hidden pieces in this game to get the true ending. And I think there's 3 endings if I recall, and they are almost all easily missed because you can't fucking find your way around the game. And one dude, there's a mod on PC that you can install that gives you some sort of like mini map thing,
Yeah.
and that will help. But the problem is that's PC only, and if you're console centric, you're stuck. You can't get those mods, and it makes it a little hard to determine where you're going. And to me, that's a little annoying because it's like I'm used to at least being able to know, okay, I can kind of tell what's going on. Maybe I can go this way or that way. And I know you don't need all the modern conveniences of the Batman vision because that shit by itself can be a little frustrating when it's overused. But basic navigation should have been part of the game, just being honest. Like maybe an old timey map thing to make it like as he finds stuff, it draws it in because a lot of the stories for Journey to the West, like the monk had a map. He fucking had a map. He had a map. Why could you have a basic ass map? I mean,
Yeah.
have you noticed that yet?
Well, as somebody that's actually playing the game,
Have you
you
found all
can
your shit yet?
it's actually it's
Have you found
those
it?
are yes and no because there are side quests to the game which
Yeah.
doesn't derail you from fighting the main boss. It
Yeah.
doesn't at all.
You can just blow through it.
There's like 81 bosses in here.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
Yeah, each stage has like up to 20 bosses,
Which
but
is
there's a
so
main
silly.
boss and then there's some. It's pretty cool because there's a lot of lore attached to all these bosses, and there's a
Yeah.
lot of things you can get from these bosses. So it doesn't take away from the game; it kind of adds to it, but
Right.
you don't lose too much if you don't fight all the bosses. So
Well,
I
it's not
mean,
just the bosses, it's also finding the hidden stuff you need to actually unlock the later sequences that you need. So that's another thing a lot of people complain about.
well, that's if you're trying to do the if you're trying to platinum or unlock everything in the game. Technically, you don't have to. The game guides you to unlock all your main stuff that you need to
Mhm.
fight the boss. Everything else is just upgrades for your armor and things of that nature. But you don't get lost in the game because you pretty much hit everything. And if you pay attention to the characters in the game, the things are not that hard to find. Like you can
Mm.
miss stuff, just like in God of War or any other game.
Yeah.
You could miss stuff, but this game is not that hard where you're like, oh, I missed 10 out of the 15 bosses.
Or much
Like
more, you miss something where you can't go any further.
yeah, because everything comes back around. I
Mhm.
mean, if you're willing to play, but I mean, it's a challenging game. I mean, it's not a straightforward God of War game where you're
Oh,
centered and it guides you to everywhere you need to go. It's
oh.
kind of makes you like, okay, I need to get this to get that.
So,
And
so I do have to ask a question. Do you like wet your hands so the joystick won't slip out of your hand since it's so ashy, or is it just more of
Damn, I thought you said you're gonna let it go, bro.
I'm back. I'm back with a vengeance. And so at the same time, I'm just
that's better
asking.
grip. When your hand is ashy, it's actually
I was
better
about to say it's a
grip.
better grip when your hands are at you.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to put lotion on my hand. Then I might slip while I'm fighting the boss and then I'll lose. You
And
know what I'm
I
Well,
saying?
no,
will
you put
admit,
lotion on your hand. That's the end of the world. That's
The,
one of the seven signs of apocalypse right there.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? The ash is kind of like a level up.
That ash right there. That's the only thing we know. We know the world is safe as long as your hands are ash. So, what's up, kid? What is going on, Planet Side? I ain't seen you in a while, man. I'm glad to have you on here with us. So, how's everything been going, man?
Good, man. Good. I can't complain.
That's good. That's good.
It's good because we weren't listening no way.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm rooting for the problem. To tell you the truth. No, that's good. So, how's everybody's week going?
Pretty good, man.
Not
Pretty
too
good.
bad, man. Not too bad.
Oh, holding it down.
So, well, I see you got King Conan over there, so you can
Oh
go
yeah,
die
yeah.
something. So you can go die something.
uh, I will say
Man.
my week has been interesting, and mostly from my working now
Oh, oh
position.
yeah. You actually
Yeah,
started. You actually started the first day of the job.
yeah. I started my first official
Oh,
day yesterday.
Uh huh.
Was
Nice.
more of like a meetup and see if this is your kind of deal because this is the shooting stuff we do.
uh-huh.
And if you can't hack it, you gotta go.
Right.
All right.
Was that the
uh,
introduction?
well, because it was more like a because okay, so it was almost like a photo meetup thing with
Mm.
the photographers and the editors,
Right.
and the whole thing was supposed to be like where uh, it was supposed to be like, okay, so this is how we shoot in this studio setting where we had two sets for white black
Mhm.
backdrop, and then the lights positioned for certain
Yeah.
looks.
Yeah.
Then he said, hey, the model's got 4 looks. You got to shoot these types of things with the backdrops with them. And always, always one of those after the first look will be outside, if the weather works. And after
Right.
that, it's just, getting used to the pacing of shooting because you got a time limit, especially if you got a large amount of people that are going to be visiting through the day.
Yeah.
And then the same thing for editing. You got to edit fast. It's like, okay, hey, this is how you edit. Look out for these things. If the person's skin is jacked and the skin retoucher system doesn't touch it, you got to go in and edit it. But you got at most 30 seconds of photo to get it down. It's
Wow.
that
Okay.
sort of shit we
That
had to get.
fast, kind of a fast paced kind of thing. Huh?
Yeah, especially like I said, because like today was interesting because we had about 12 people show up for photos that book
Yeah.
that book for photos.
Uh-huh.
And while yesterday I got used to the fast-paced shooting aspect, which wasn't too much of an issue, the editing kind of got stuck because the makeup artists put too many people in queue, and instead of waiting for their primary photographer to finish, so there was like overlap where one shooter was done waiting for their client, and she had to shoot another because her guy was getting dress changed, but the other guy was out shooting another client that came up after his client was in makeup. So it was like back and forth until they all kind of synced up, and that shit threw editing all over the place because I didn't get a set of cards for one look. I had to wait for that plus the third look, and then oh yeah, by the way, I shot your other look, but then my looks are on this thing, and then it's just back and forth, and it's like, bruh, keep your shit organized and don't
Keep
do
your
this
stuff
again.
organized.
Yeah, because it wasn't the shooter's fault; it was makeup. Makeup literally pushed out 3 people at the same time. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
You're supposed to give us at least 10, maybe 15 minutes between people. They just like, here.
Yeah.
Wait, there's one dude's outside with another client. And then now we got because you sent her in too early. So it was like, but still, we managed. It was interesting because I kind of got thrown under the bus where I had to finish like 4 sets at once. It's like, he's done. Oh wait, shoot! I need a black and white. Hey, by the way, can you edit this photo?
The story was even made better by the sound effects.
Exactly.
At first, I wasn't intrigued, but then the sound effects brought me back. I was
I was fading fast, but then I heard the. I said, okay.
I was like, oh man, it's like
I said, okay, I'm back. Let's see.
And then to make it even funnier, at the end of the day, because of the snafu from earlier, we had a dude who had pretty much he was on his 4th look when we finally got the last couple sets of photos imported for his stuff. And what ended up happening, because his shoot ended before we could actually start finishing the second set. Like I think we hadn't even worked on his second set because the girl from earlier who was over pushed out the door for her looks threw off our whole schedule, and then her backdrop was the color. There was a massive color shift in her shots, so that had to be corrected, and it took a minute to correct. So we were running overlapping shit was happening. So what we ended up doing is loading up that same Lightroom catalog on the second computer that they have for production output, not for editing. And then I imported 2 sets of photos, and then when he got done with her, he started editing his. So I did the last 2 sets, and he did the first 2, and we went ahead and just overlapped and edited at the same time. So we literally ended the export at the same exact time.
Right.
He was able to get his the moment he was done cleaning up and getting his shit organized so he can be ready to go look at his photos. He got to the viewing room right as we got his photos sent out for viewing. So it was like, cool, right on cue. It was like we busted ass and it went through just fine. And like I said, we had a bottleneck for a second, but got it worked out.
Fuck you, Rashad, man.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's
like yep.
No, but it's because the whole thing is like it's a very fast-paced environment when things get busy. But so long as you don't get that madness happening, because they had a whole discussion behind us talking about how makeup has to pace themselves so they don't just force a dozen people waiting for shots when you only have 2 shooters and only space for really 2 shooters to work. You can't do that. So they have to pace themselves so we can get work at least shot, and then edits will happen as the next thing's being shot. And that's all it amounts to. It's just they gotta pace themselves. Yeah.
So what you're saying is they got to pace themselves?
No, I think you're saying that they have to pace themselves.
No.
Ah, I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely
I said
patience
my
up
bad.
So
there.
that's good, Tony. I'm glad that you're involved in your in getting a little bit of life in you from there.
Back in the workforce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
The
be
the
sick of it
only
in a week.
the only caveat is that I wish the place would have more time for us to work because we're all, it's like, hey, your style of work works with this client, come in this day. Hey, you're a fast editor, can you come in tomorrow?
Uh huh.
Um, and normally it would be about 10 or so 10 to 15 days a month. But I noticed I got like almost 2 full weeks of work, and then I'm bouncing between editing and shooting. So it's like,
Well,
That's
don't.
cool.
Yeah. Let's be happy you're doing that.
yeah. And it's
Tony.
So,
also all the fucking way downtown, bro. Ugh.
Well, I mean, it's still better than sitting at home. So just be happy with
I was about to say that same thing. It's better than just
I mean, no,
sit at
I'm
the
not
house,
not
right?
now I'm
Yeah,
not
No,
that's true.
but
and I'm
no,
not throwing the dirt or nothing. Like, I'm just saying it's better. It's good. So
Mm,
just whatever you got to do, just be cool with it. I can
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
understand. I mean, and you're doing something you like doing. You're taking pictures.
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
You're
You're
taking
getting
pictures.
paid.
So
Getting,
yeah, let's go ahead and be happy about that. I'm happy for you.
Mm.
I hope your shit falls apart, but whatever.
Bastards. You bastards.
Yeah.
Hey, get that money. Yes, sir, indeed. Get that money. Hey, you gonna pop in? Or are you
He's
just
at
gonna
work.
watch? No,
He's at
I
work.
get it.
He's probably.
I give him grief.
That's
Yeah,
what
no
she
worries.
said.
Mage
Yeah.
works at night now?
No, he
Yeah.
is this second shift. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
that job's done, I think, right? Is that
I
right,
don't
man?
know.
Well, I'm trying to
Try-
ask him, but
Oh, I thought you were asking us. Shit.
you guys would know.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was telling you before.
Either way,
That's what I was trying to say.
Mm.
uh, either way, it's that's it's up in the air. But regardless,
Fuck them, Steve.
that was my week, or at least
Yeah.
this week. I have tomorrow off so I could finish working on my own stuff,
Uh,
Word.
and then I'll be on it Sunday. Then I think they close on Tuesday, and then I'm back on again.
oh
That's
well, that's
word.
good.
Okay.
That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Like I said, I'm glad you move and make a move.
So,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I was right. The job is over for the time being. Yeah.
oh, okay. Sam, how did your birthday go?
Yeah, that's right, birthday boy. What's up? Didn't both
Um,
of you have birthdays over the weekend,
Who?
huh?
Oh,
or was it just Sam?
Just me.
Just Sam. Sam's too petty to share his birthday with
I thought
anybody
saying my
else.
birthday was.
Wow. And then of
Y'all bet.
course,
Y'all better be glad I gave y'all the Monday off after my birthday. Y'all
Sam
better
called
be glad I
Sam,
did that.
Sam called each and one of our parents and you better not give birth this
You
day.
better
It's
not
my
get better.
you
You
better
better
wait.
not get right. You better hold it.
You better wait.
You better hold it. Uh, I think, well, this is the best one thing that found up for
I thought we were majors for child for a second there.
yeah. Now, we just went to the third coast comedy club.
Oh,
And
word. Was that any good?
yeah, I
Yeah.
honestly that was it was very fun.
Yeah. It's
It's
cool. It's a cool little spot.
it is it's a cool spot. And then I liked how they did like I think the funniest of the games that they did was the one where like they did a skit and what they would do is they before that they got suggestions from the crowd. And so of course you're doing your skit and then what they would do is pile the little suggestions up on the ground and put them on the ground. So when they picked like when they put the suggestion up, they had to put it in whatever the skit was. So that was pretty cool. It just so happened they did Danny Glover's little line he says and what's all the time. I'm too old for
Oh.
this shit. And he picked it up just in time and said, "I was just like that. That was pretty cool."
Yeah. That's
And
cool.
then we ate it, eating it, up it, and then That was it. Then I ripped and ran the rest of the weekend. So how was the con?
Oh, it was. I mean, Dragon Con is always fun. I mean,
So
it's
where'd you
just
get Conan from? I had to ask that first.
Conan. Oh, okay. I got Conan from Dragon Con.
All right, I kind of
Yeah,
figured.
yeah, yeah. That's where I sit. That's where I was when I took the picture and sit in the group. But yeah, man, it was one of the vendors, man. I walked by. I had just walked into the dealer's room. And I was like, I'm gonna walk around and see what's up, and I might buy something, find something. And I'm not, I shit you not, man. The first booth I went to, there's King Conan sitting on the shelf, and I was like, get out of here, for real.
Yes,
I was
sir.
like, man, I
Yeah.
can't drop this on the first spot. Man, it
Yeah,
might be something
Oh
else
my
I want.
gosh. Wait, how much
But
was it, dude?
here's the bet. It was $100.
that's not bad.
Oh
That's not bad.
shit.
That is not bad for King Conan. For King
Exactly.
Conan, that is not bad at all.
That's
Mage said happy belated birthday, by the way.
Thank you, Maze.
yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it, sir.
Yeah, I picked it up and I walked around the booth for a second. I was like, man, I looked at the dude that was running the booth and man, it's the first spot, man. I don't know if I can drop this right now. He's like, I understand that. I was like, man, I said, if I put it down, it may not be back when I circle around. He said, that is also true.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me go ahead and get it, man. Let me go ahead and get
Yeah.
it. Because I was waiting on to see if replay would get one in. My plan was when we got back, I was gonna go to replay and say, hey man, y'all gonna get me King Conan's in. But then I was like, I don't know if I'll get it for $100.
Not from them. Not from
No,
them because they still got Snake out for 114.
really.
Yeah.
But I tell you the steal though, I tell you what the steal was is this damn Destro.
It was 60
Yeah.
bucks, huh?
$60, man. I couldn't believe
Not bad.
that. All right. I wasn't even gonna get them, but I was like, it's $60 for a Mesco figure.
Yeah,
And it's and it's Destro.
anytime you
Yeah.
see a Mesto from 50 above, I mean 50 to 80, get
Yeah.
them.
Get them. Well, especially 80, because that's usually what they start
That's
with.
it.
80.
That's the starting price.
Yeah. But I'm like, let me go and get this, man. And it was at Rick's. They had three
Mm.
on the floor.
Yeah. But
And they had Snake Eyes there for 79.
who is it at?
God damn it. Yeah, this Mesco Conan is pretty dope. Only thing I don't like is the vest, the armor piece.
Which armor piece?
Yeah, but it depends on what it's at.
Tony, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
responding to a
I thought
message.
I was frozen. I'm like, man, did I just freeze? Like everything was super still. Nostalgia wasn't moving. Tony wasn't moving. I'm like, oh man, did I pass out?
Because I fall asleep again.
I'm like, did I fall asleep and don't know it?
No, no. I was responding to a
Oh,
message.
okay.
Uh,
Okay. Pick me up
but
for a second.
no,
Okay, I'm
it's
okay now. As long as we're right now.
Sounds
man. You see what Mage is talking about? He is
Nope.
so hating on that Destro and giving you props for the pickup.
Yeah.
Because didn't you post
Yeah.
that in the chat?
Yes. In the group. Yeah. Yeah.
Golly, bro, that was actually a really good find.
Uh,
Annoying, but really good. And then you said
I mean,
anybody need him? I'm like,
no, I sent that was a different picture. That was that Batman Beyond.
oh, that one. I was like, oh, I want it, but no
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, that's Batman Beyond.
I won't get money till the 20th because of payroll nonsense.
Yeah. It's a reissue of a DC Direct. Uh, I think it was DC Direct. DC Direct Batman Beyond. I didn't like it because excuse me, this I don't this he's too small.
What did you
Like
say now? I'm sorry.
that Batman Beyond, isn't that was just a reissue of a DC
That's just
Direct?
the reissue of the DC Direct. Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't like it because I don't have anything in that scale,
So
and that's
May
no
May
well.
so May's gonna hate the real then, right?
Oh, sweet. Which one is that? Which is that? The
Ninja Snake Eyes.
Ninja Snake. Okay. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's Kimber.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
You kind of
Yeah. The
want to
only thing.
game of stuff though.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. That's what I was thinking when I got Destro. Like, you know what? Just to have the accessories and everything was
Yeah,
really cool. I like the case. You can swappable insert for the case.
yeah.
You can
That
build.
now that
You can
case is probably fire.
yeah. You can build your own machine gun. Case is cool. Um, I haven't messed with the other big shotgun thingy yet or rifle. Excuse me. Uh, but it's Mesco, so you know what you get into.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to
Come
get
on,
on
man. You
get that
serious?
candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Snake Eyes, like I said, he come with a gang of stuff. I like the short knives he got,
Hmm.
Short.
but
You
he
said the
does
short
come with
knives.
like the short knives. Like I forgot the actual name.
I
Like
can't
you
see
remember?
it. It's like
Hang on,
it's
hang
it's
on.
a
Wait,
blur,
I'm
sir.
getting there. Wait, sir.
Holy shit.
What the holy shit is happening
Hey,
on your
move
side,
move it away
bro?
from the camera.
I beat this motherfucker.
You beat the
You just
I
game.
beat
I
it.
literally no.
There you go. Now
I
put your hand
literally
up.
fought this dude like 20 times.
There you go. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh wait,
Oh,
it's the king.
What up?
collecting
What up?
Lamar.
That's
I
all
hate the
was
way that you shop, the way that you look, the way that you find, the way that you
Collecting. Uh,
That's a
you
good
have
scene.
not
uh,
That's a
stepped
lot of destroyer
on
armors, though.
so
What's up, gentlemen? How
What
y'all
up?
doing
What up?
this
What's up?
fine evening? This fine rainy evening. Well, for us at least. I don't know, brother Nemesis and Force. I don't know what the weather's like for you. I hope it's much more pleasant.
no, it's
hey, it's wild. I don't think it's raining here, man.
a nice
Yeah,
summer
it's
night.
not. It said
It's
it was
not.
going to, but
Well, it is here. You
That's
should be
wild.
getting the same rain, Tony. 'Cause
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, Tony.
oh,
You
maybe
probably
I
gonna
just
get
can't
you
hear
probably
it.
get it next. Tony, you like
Yeah,
downstairs,
I
man.
was. My headphones were blocking it.
yeah, I can see you from my house.
It's like. But
Man.
yeah,
But yeah, man, happy belated birthday to the Petty King, and
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
congratulations to the intelligence officer for that for getting instantly overworked on day one.
Yeah.
Went from no work to overwork. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
mm.
Well, that's
Hey,
good. Yeah, I
hey, all
like
I'm
that.
saying is get that money,
You better get it.
that money.
Did
Shoot,
anybody watch Terminator?
I
I'd
No, not
watch it
yet.
if
started.
I've been
I
working, bro.
started, but
now
I
that you
don't
mention
know.
it,
It didn't
I
really
just
want.
did.
It didn't keep my attention like I thought it would. So I
Yeah, I'm
kind
with
of like.
you, Sam. I didn't. I was
I was
like, what?
like, what am I
Oh, excuse me.
doing?
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Look, man,
What is it on?
it's
Netflix.
on Netflix.
Netflix. Okay.
perfect. Look, man, I just completed Loser Ranger and um Kaiju number 8. Like, yo, Kaiju number 8 is like if it's like combination of what if Venom was in One Punch, man.
Hmm. That's a good analogy. I could see that.
I know I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna look
I
at
actually
Fight
went
Night.
I actually went through and watched it twice because as good as Loser Ranger was, Kaiju number 8 was crazy, man. I'm like, oh yeah, this is
Popping.
fantastic.
That's what it is.
Yeah, man.
I can see it getting animated a year. That's pretty good.
What? See what?
Kaiju number 8 getting anime of the year.
You know
I
what?
can't.
It's getting a lot of praise because after
Mhm.
that, I promptly went to see as many reviews as I could find. Some of them were just not. Uh, some reviews just were not hitting. but there was some reviews that was
Mm.
really telling, and then some went into some of the lore and some of the weapons. I was really intrigued by that. I'm like, oh yeah, tell me about these weapons. This is fly. And then I started seeing the SH figure art that were available. I'm like, ooh,
I like
they
the
might be
figures. I
good.
think they put them out too quick though.
I agree with you there, because they're playing
But
catch up now.
Yeah, I
They
think
just
they came out
dropped
way too early.
what he did, like the main dude.
Yeah,
Who they have? They got him and the little dude with the white helmet. They
Kaiju
released-
number 9.
oh, they just released him, right? He's
Yeah,
a pre-order.
I think that's number 9.
Yeah, man. I always say in these anime, watch out for that. Watch out for that one with the white hair. And true to form, the dude
Did
here,
you
man.
guys hear that they might cancel Blade?
Blade,
No, surprise, surprise.
I've
really?
been hearing that. I've been hearing that since it was
But
announced.
the rumor, well, the rumor, of course, the rumor mill is that Ali's Blade is getting canceled, and Wesley Snipes is supposed to come back as Blade one more time, like Logan.
Yeah, do like a
I
send
don't
off.
know,
That's
man.
I kind of like it.
I
Yeah,
like
he
the
kind of just
idea. I'm not I'm not twisted up with the idea.
Did you hear
yeah.
like, the story? The story for it supposedly is Blade is put to sleep. He's like in some cryo or whatever, like Whistler was.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I can see that.
And then he wakes up, and then like the world is a bunch of vampires.
Oh,
Mm,
That could be interesting. And because remember he became the new king of the vampires after he took out Drac.
Yeah, supposed to be something like that.
There's
That's what they're
so
talking
much
about.
story that they
Well,
got to
apparently the
pack in.
guy that made the X-Men '97, the old boy that got fired, he did a script for Blade,
yeah. He was
the
writing
movie.
on something.
You know, it would have cooked
Huh.
too.
Wasn't it Blade that
Oh,
he was writing on or something like that? I can't remember.
With a new blade or old blade? Like or yeah,
The
like
well, Wesley Snipes Blade, or just
huh,
Blade. Period. He
yeah.
made a script for the Blade movie.
I think they need to go holler at Sticky Fingers.
No, they don't.
Hell no! You out of your
No, they
goddamn
do
mind.
not. There
uh,
you go.
Ain't no
You just
goddamn way.
made you done messed
I don't
around.
ever want to see that
Just,
again.
You done messed around
just,
and pulled a Sigma Six.
just
I
so I
don't
can.
know about
Just
you,
so I
man,
was just
man.
about to say, just so I can keep with the
man,
Sigma Six energy. Just
Yeah,
so I can
I
look at
almost
you
broke
Sticky
my
matched it,
TV when
but
I seen that episode.
man,
you
The
you.
matched
first
it.
one.
You matched it. You matched it, sir. You
I
did.
said,
fingers.
"What is
Hey, I'm
this?"
just trying to stay consistent.
You know what?
So
The only thing that ticked me off about this is the Hasbro timber has better articulation than this Mezco timber.
That's
Well,
weird. How
that
is
that
that possible?
well,
It
probably
is.
because Mezco probably put most of their budget into the accessories and Snake
Yeah.
Eye and said
I mean, they gave like, for
just a
mm,
instance,
dog.
yeah, that's what they probably did. But
the detail is better, just the articulation's not
yeah,
good
the
at all.
detail. Now, yes, if you look at like you can see in his eyes that is a
Yeah,
fierce, like he is fierce.
right.
The
Hmm.
thing is that, and I love the color scheme. How
Yeah,
but like how Timber has that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, the thing is that yeah, he does not have the same articulation as Timber,
uh-huh.
and you can't switch the heads out or anything like that. It's a different type of bow head. Now, Snake Eyes got like hella accessories, but it's like I said, those two swords alone. He got a Rasakage sword, and then this one right here, and then he comes like he only came with two guns, like like a Glock 9 and then a submachine gun.
Yeah,
But he only has one silencer. So I was like, all right, y'all you could have kept one of those bullet effects and just gave
right.
me another silencer. One to put on the gun and then one to put on the submachine gun. Now he comes with like a lot of kunai
Mm-hmm.
and throwing stars. He got two different sets, throwing stars,
Hmm.
and then a multitude of hands and grenades.
That's what's up.
Hmm.
So
I'm
what?
just surprised that Mezco dropped the ball on articulation. That's just so weird, man.
Okay.
Uh,
Hey,
Speaking of dropping the ball on articulation, what about that lockjaw?
Oh,
Oh, you talking about with the lockjaw with the different with the sitting and the standing legs?
Yeah.
They're like,
I'm
you know
telling you,
what?
Yeah,
man.
that was the thing. They said, okay, what we're gonna do is this is gonna switch out the legs. I was like,
I'm telling
no,
you,
you
man.
just make
yeah,
him
That
that
is
articulated where he can sit down. You
that
yeah,
do
is
it. You did it for timber. You do it
that
for the
is
yeah,
warthog.
that is
yeah.
White.
Dwight's
Yeah,
fault.
yeah,
That is Dwight's doing. I'm telling you,
Like,
Dwight did
man, that is the laziest.
that is
yeah.
Dwight's doing. And somebody need to choke him for that.
Like,
I've been saying somebody need to choke Dwight, man, but don't
and they
nobody
and they
listen to me.
and the best part is they think it was a good job. Like, man, this is genius,
Hey,
Yeah.
guys.
And
they are
it's
they are breaking their elbows, patting themselves on the back for that.
Man, everybody's gonna love this.
I can't wait till it show up at Ollie.
yeah, I think I am going I might just gotta break down to get that what you call it? Uh what's his name? Razor what's his name? The Dreadnought, the $31 now.
Oh,
Uh
Naugahyde?
Naugahyde,
Oh,
Naugahyde.
not
Naugahyde.
yeah, yeah, no.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. I
saying
don't know.
hmm.
Yeah,
What are
he
we
Man,
was he
missing? Well, we missing Monkey Wrench and
Monkey
who?
Wrench and
Monkey
Xandar,
yeah,
Xandar.
Monkey Wrench,
Xandar, is his name Thrasher?
Thrasher, Xandar,
Thrasher,
Monkey Wrench, Roll Pig. The Roll Pig's
Road
even
Pig.
coming
Yeah,
out.
Road Pig is
Road
on
Pig,
the
but
way.
Yeah,
yeah,
Oh
uh
man, I am
and then
tearing lighting Road
Zartan's
Pig up.
daughter. Zartan's
what?
daughter.
Okay,
Zara.
Zartan's daughter.
Zara. I think that's the name, Zara.
but
Oh,
I was really thinking Xandar would have been sometime this year.
I wonder if
But
they're gonna release the vehicle with one of those figures.
It'll be
man,
Thrasher. It'll be Thrasher
Thrasher
if
would
they
be
do.
cool. Thrasher would be cool.
Because he's the one that comes with the
The, the,
Thunder
the,
Machine.
Yeah.
they could just repurpose the vamp or the stinger.
and no, I think it's gonna have to
No,
be new skull. That is
new
gonna
scope.
No,
have to be. That
I
is
think that's
got
gonna have to be a
Never,
look
never.
for
My bad. My
Pedro.
bad. I'm sorry. What I think they're going to do is just.
oh, that would be ugly.
They'll just.
You know what? That'll be their first that'll be their first L. That would be
Yeah,
Hasbro
definitely.
for the G.I. Joe team, that'll be their first L.
Nah, they know
What?
better than that.
Yeah. They do something like that. That's gonna have everybody in the uproar.
Yeah.
You might even have some of these January 6th dude comes down now.
Like.
Yeah, you don't get the vehicle right. It's definitely probably gonna be some
Some,
some. What did Eddie Murphy say? Uh, when he said to the cornbread, "You take my cornbread."
oh, you can't have my cornbread.
It'd be some repercussions.
Because
some
there'll be some
yeah,
consequences and
yeah,
repercussions.
Oh
Part
yeah,
Consequences of the
part two of my
repercussions.
killing spree is gonna start from here. If
yeah,
somebody touch my cornbread.
yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
that's some.
That'll
Oh my
that'll
god,
happen if we don't get the dreadnought vehicle.
Like, come on, Ray, it's just some cornbread. Just
it ain't no
cornbread.
cornbread.
Cornbread,
Big man,
Ray.
you
Come
can't have my
on.
cornbread.
Come on.
Oh my goodness.
What you
Man,
gonna do, Ray?
there are certain movies that have happened in life, man. And you're like, no pun intended, but that has happened that we're like, I am so thankful that it actually exists.
Yeah.
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 Life is one of them because I never thought those two guys would ever get together and do a movie, right? And
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
the other one is Harlem Nights.
Oh
Harlem
gosh.
Oh
Nights.
my
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
God.
Harlem Nights,
That
dog.
was.
Harlem Nights
Like
is
Oh
that
right
my
on the
movie,
Oh,
spot.
God.
so
like
have you guys
that.
have you all anybody checked out Fight Night yet? Speaking of
No,
that,
not yet. I need to see
Is
it. 'Cause
that
I
did that
started
come out
today.
already?
yeah, it
Yeah.
started last
What is
night.
it on? What is
Peacock.
Is it
Oh,
Peacock?
okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I need to watch that, man, because
Is that supposed to be a rendition of Uptown Saturday Night
Is that the one where
with
the fight
Sidney
with Joe?
Poitier and Bill
That's a
Cosby
I think
with
so. I thought it was
with
what fight?
Booty
that's a good question.
Consworth?
I want to say that's the fight. That was the how
Because that was an all-star cast too, and that was a fight movie too.
I think
I,
I don't know, man. Don't give me the line. I thought
I
it was
think that's what it's called, Uptown Saturday Night.
that's
Mm.
yeah, I know what you're talking about with
You said that was the
Bill
original.
Cosby and Sidney Poitier.
Yeah,
But I think this one is set up more for was it the Joe Frazier? No, like was it? I'm gonna look. I don't know, but
hmm.
I am gonna look at it.
Speaking of Peacock,
Uh huh.
there was another show. Um, Dang, I had this sister in it. This light bright chick, and she was like some kind of assassin. They had
Oh yeah,
advertised it a few times,
the
but I
killer.
didn't quite catch.
Oh, the
Is
girl
that's what
from
it's
Fast
called?
and the Furious.
Yeah, it's called the
Oh, that
killer.
was her. That was
Yeah, that's
her,
her.
the
Yeah,
Dracarys
Yeah,
chick. Oh well, then now I
yeah,
have to
she's
see
from the
it.
Fast and the Furious.
I have to see it then because it's her.
it
Let's go.
is. I looked at it and I kind of lost interest. Then I got it,
Oh, was she
but
not good?
it was okay. It just seemed like it
But
seemed far fetched
but was
too.
but was she not good?
Nah, it was not good at all. Yeah, it wasn't good.
Ah, I don't
But
want
was
to take.
It was
It's
okay.
the
It's
fact.
it's watchable.
It's
It's
but
watchable.
watchable.
was
Yeah,
she not good? Is what
It's
I'm saying.
I
watchable
mean,
because
she
it's
looked
like the boy.
good, but I mean,
Okay.
It's
th-
like
That's
okay,
part of
so
the answer I was looking for. Thank you.
yeah. I mean,
yeah,
if you're looking for her looking good, yeah. If you're
yeah.
looking
Now
for an
she
actual
looked
good
good.
movie,
But
no,
but she's
it's
not
okay.
really
The action was
not
kind of
really a
like
Yeah, she's not an action star.
yeah, she's
okay.
not an action star.
Okay, good point.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
so
not.
I,
But it maybe they were trying, but wasn't
Yeah,
quite
I
getting it.
would that,
Got
it, right exactly what you just said.
they
I think
definitely
that
tried it.
they were trying, and it didn't look like you know how you have certain movies that just look floetic. They just flow. They don't look
Yeah,
like they're trying. They don't look like they're pushing this person to be like they're where she's
it.
where it's believable.
I get it. I
And
get it.
this didn't seem like it was like very believable.
yeah,
Uh, but you know, I don't want to put it down because this is like her first time out by herself. I think the guy that played in Lupin, he's in there, and then
Oh,
you
okay.
have
Oh wait, the guy from Lupin is in there.
well,
huh,
she's
Yeah.
British, right? Isn't she British?
yeah, she's
Yeah,
British.
she is.
Yeah.
So
That,
that makes sense. Well,
that dude
if
from Lupin
well
was
if
pretty good
dude
actor. If this is the same guy I'm thinking about.
well
Yeah, it's the
if
same guy. It's
Dupont
the
is
guy.
in there, then Lil Mama is going to watch it. So we'll be watching this.
There you go.
If if you don't have nothing to do that day, yeah.
Dang.
If you don't have anything that you really just, you know, like if it just all of a sudden hot off and start raining tomorrow and just stays raining, you know what I'm watching.
And there's like a huge storm outside.
Yeah, yeah. If it's a
I get
storm outside, yeah, go ahead and watch
Yeah.
it.
So
That's
say for
like
instance there was a
so
blizzard
if I get picked up from the job,
Mm.
safe
and
if I
is
you
get
like
picked
yeah,
up
and you
from the
couldn't
job,
leave the
then we
house.
just
That's
kind
the
of
like
movie you would watch
yeah.
if you were snowed in.
dang.
I'd rather watch those who are meant to die before that. But you know, hey,
Man said he was snowed in.
but yeah,
Wow.
it. I think I know that Terminator. I don't think I'm going to even try to revisit that.
It's not
I will.
attractive.
It's not. I was looking at Chaos for like 5 minutes.
You know what? Lil Mama was watching Chaos,
Chaos,
and she said it just kind of got boring.
it gets boring. Like the whole thing, like Jeff Goldblum is Jeff Goldblum. I enjoy seeing
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum stuff. The thing
Hmm.
is that too much Jeff Goldblum can be a downfall too.
Yeah.
You nailed it. You nailed it.
And that's what happened. Like you got, I think it's like you got 8 episodes of him in there acting like him,
Hmm.
and you're
See
like,
what happened was.
yeah. So
Exactly.
I don't know. It's like Terminator. I don't think I'm even gonna try to finish it off. Um,
Nah.
I think they got a new one that came out, something about somebody's bridge. Uh, that one started today, and then I'm sitting here looking at the Fall Guy now.
Oh,
The Fall
Fall
Guy
Guy,
wasn't
right?
bad.
With
It was okay.
Yeah, I'm. You know what? It's not. It's
Yeah.
like it's just one of those games. Like once again, it's one of those movies. Like if you're sitting there and you don't have anything to do for the next
now,
hour,
who was in that? Was that Ryan Gosling?
yeah,
Ryan
Ryan
Gosling.
Gosling, and then oh yeah, Mr. Fantastic Twice.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, the man that
Super
should play Mr. Fantastic.
Superman's in it too. Oh no, sorry. I almost got that movie confused. That was Twisters.
seen Twisted yet? You seen
Oh,
Twisted?
the sequel movie. Okay, yeah. I was like,
Quicksilver. Quicksilver's in it.
Yeah, Quicksilver's in it.
Oh, okay.
And then M'Baku's in there too.
Yeah,
M'Baku.
M'Baku's in it too.
So have you seen Twisted yet?
Yeah, Twister's pretty good. It wasn't bad. I kind
Is
of
it
liked it.
is it anywhere connected to the old one?
No.
It's not.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, and no. It has that feel, but it's not.
Oh.
Like, I thought it was Bill Paxton and his daughter, but it's not.
Okay.
I was like, oh.
I would
okay,
think I would wonder why they wouldn't pay Bill on.
Yeah, no, but it was pretty good though. It wasn't bad.
I'm gonna
Bill
check.
Like
Paxton.
it's
Didn't
no
he
twist.
die?
It's no
Or
Twister.
did he not? Bill Paxton did
Bill?
not die.
No,
Yeah, Bill Paxton did.
yeah, he didn't die.
I mean,
at
in
the
real
end of-
life.
No,
Yeah,
no,
Yeah,
no,
in
no,
real life,
in
yes.
real life. Okay.
Yeah.
But
real life,
in
yeah.
the case of the original Twister movie, he and that I guess his
Yeah, they survived.
Yeah, they
then
survived.
ex-wife survived.
Okay.
Did anybody see Alien? Romulus?
No shit.
Nope.
No, not yet. It's out already.
It's been
Yeah.
out, bro. Like at least what 1-2 weeks.
It's
Yeah,
really
about
good.
2 weeks. Yeah.
Oh man,
'Cause
okay.
I watched a bunch of reviews of it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Folks saying that they were feeling it right up until a certain part.
The brother steals the whole movie.
Does it?
Yeah.
What about Beetlejuice? Anybody watch Beetlejuice yet? No, Beetlejuice comes out.
Nah,
It
that's
came out
live.
today.
Yeah, it's not out yet. They're
Came out
pushing
today.
it pretty
Does he
hard, and I
survive
think
the movie?
I thought Beetlejuice came out today.
The brother?
It does. It did.
Yeah, the
yeah,
robot.
it just
Yeah, he survived.
Oh, then I'll check it out. I guess it's
It's
worth a look.
it takes place between Alien and Aliens.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
supposed to be. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
it's like I guess a sequel.
A prequel sequel.
A prequel
Yeah.
sequel.
A sequel prequel.
Not really.
because it's supposed to work in
it's just
tandem
in the
with
middle of the
the
two
other
movies.
Alien
So it's
movie
a-
that didn't quite work
it's
out
a-
very well.
It's not a
a-
prequel
it's a-
or a sequel. It's just in the middle of those two
It's in-
movies.
Yeah, I'm just joking.
Yeah, we're just giving it shit because it's
It's
So it's kind of an MC. So it's kind of an Ant-Man kind of movie. It's in there somewhere.
no, more like
not
Black
that
Widow.
Horrible.
Yeah,
I
well-
wasn't saying it was bad. I was just like the placement.
Kind of like Black Widow.
Yeah, more like Black Widow.
Black Widow.
Yeah.
Or Captain Marvel or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Captain Marvel was like
Marvels.
practically in the beginning. Well, sorry, I'm going the other way because I'm on backwards.
Yeah, you are backwards. You are backwards. That job's gonna get you messed up. Your brain ain't working right.
I like Captain Marvel mainly because it was space. You know, I be liking the space joints, man.
Yeah, they need more
Guardians of the Galaxy.
space stuff, man. They really need.
What we need is the Shi'ar Empire. That's what we need.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Because we need gladiators, man. They need to introduce gladiators and stop playing.
That's
that.
Man,
why.
look,
Man, the
Let's-
first
let's-
time I ever saw that character was from X-Men, the X-Men cartoon,
Mhm.
man.
man,
Yeah.
first time
And-
oh yeah, it was.
And then when he
X-Men
showed up
cartoon, but then I
again in
forgot.
X-Men 97, I was like,
Man.
yes.
But see,
Yes.
I just love the way he put that whooping on Juggernaut, man. Juggernaut punched him. Boom.
Yo, but he was he's
Threw that dude.
yo,
He
but
threw
the
that
way
dude-
he
he threw
backhanded the
Juggernaut.
sister though.
He threw Juggernaut out of the series, man.
out of the
Damn.
series.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I hope he gets a re-release from Hasbro.
Word.
And I hope he gets
Definitely
an
needs a
update.
Yeah.
Update, and I don't mean like Century. I want Gladiator to be swole. I don't.
Yeah, like a proper release, man.
A proper
Yeah, I don't-
release. Like he
don't
needs to
want
be
the
he needs to be
keto
like
diet.
Luke Cage, man.
Yeah.
That kind of
Yeah.
build and
Or
articulation.
when they release War Machine in that deluxe package, remember? With
Yeah,
I can't
with
Yeah.
all the extra
All the
extra
extra
bits.
goodies.
remember. Yeah. I mean, of
Yeah,
course
man.
he's not gonna come with anything extra, but
He-
he should
Man,
get a
he-
release like that.
Yeah. So he needs a good set of hands, 2 hands.
Yeah, I wonder why nobody has made him. That's pretty crazy.
So
Like
Gladiator.
not Mesco
Yeah.
or Mafex or
Mafex or
Well,
nothing like
Mezco.
that.
Nobody has made
Hey,
him. That's pretty
Man,
strange.
Mesco would probably do some justice behind that.
They would.
So
I mean,
Gladiator?
as many Supermans
Yeah.
as they've done, yeah, they could
Ah.
totally.
kind of weird that nobody has made it. That's kind of
Hmm.
odd.
See,
Well,
you
you
say
might get
that now,
you might
but he
get
might just.
Gladiator now because they just dropped. So you got
Right,
Leandra,
Yeah,
whatever, and then you
yeah,
got the Chuck
yeah.
that just came out,
Oh yeah,
and
right,
He might,
you got the makings of the Starjammers too. So he's coming.
right.
he might be on his way. You know.
Yeah. Excuse me. It's just
right.
the simple fact that they're gonna drag their feet on stuff.
Yeah,
Certain,
Mm-hmm.
and
So
especially on certain characters that they know only has like more of a cult following than a following.
Right.
mhm.
yeah.
Because you got to think about it. I mean, Gladiator, you only got a certain people to give the respect to Shi'ar, like the
Hmm.
Yeah.
Shi'ar Empire. Most people don't even know about the daggum Shi'ar Empire
Right.
now,
Yeah.
Or
did you
Star
go to
Jammers at that. You
or
know?
the Starjammers. Right, right,
did you
right.
go to Dragon Con with the masters of the dojo with your fellow dojo masters?
Yes.
Ah, there it is. Okay, I knew it had to be something because if you had gone down with other photons, you'd have been shooting. You was down there drinking.
No, it's. I left my damn battery to my studio flash.
I'm like, yeah, I dropped the ball. I dropped the ball on photography. No, he went down there with his
With the intent to get
fellow
wasted.
dojo master.
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went. I went down there. I went down there to take pictures. But when I got there, I left my battery. I drove all the way down. Got there, and I was unpacking everything. I left the damn battery to my studio flash in Nashville. I was like, well, shit, man, I can't. And I didn't bring
Yeah.
a strobe or anything, or
And
my
there's
speed
no
light.
pop up on it. I get it.
Yeah, so I was like, I can't really. I could take pictures in the hallway, but they're not going to be worth anything. And it was like it was almost a waste of time doing that.
Mm.
And then so I stood out. I went
To the
to the
spot.
uh, to the spot. But
Yeah.
man, I don't know, man. I think I was just in one of those moods because after
Just wasn't feeling it. Like,
I
man,
wasn't feeling it because I was like, man, I can't believe I left that down. 'Cause I 99% of the time I got everything I need because I usually pack light, and that's it's not you can't really forget anything when you pack light. But I think I
Mm-hmm.
was so like overthinking everything. I was,
I understand that.
you know what I mean. And I usually keep the battery in that strobe, but I took it out and plugged it in the night before. I was like, "I'm gonna charge this up," and I just got a new I got a camera backpack. And I
Mm-hmm.
put my
Okay.
light in there, trying to see if it'll fit. I'm like, oh yeah, it can fit. So I can put my light in here, my camera, I can put everything in my backpack, and I'm good to go. And then I started thinking, man, do I want to take my stand? Do I want to take a stand, or do I just want to handhold the strobe? And I was doing that whole back and forth with myself. Even when I got up the next day, I was doing that back and forth with myself. Like, man, do I need? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Everything's in my bag. And
I
you
guess
have
that.
that I had it in my head that my light was in my strobe and my charger was in the bag. So I was putting all my chargers and everything together the night
Yeah.
before, so I could just get up and go. You know, I
Did
don't
you
know,
run
man.
into Big Duo?
Of course, I did.
That's what's up.
Right. Uh, ran into dang, I went blank on his name.
You know,
Ran,
this guy
Thomas. I
here,
ran into Thomas. That's what it was. But,
this
I mean,
guy kind of.
Dragon Con is fun. Period. Whether I'm shooting
Oh
or
yeah,
not
yeah.
shooting,
True, true.
it's just a fun experience. I'm just mad because I left mine. I had this whole plan set out
This
in my
guy
head.
kind of look like Kaiju number 8.
You know what? If he was just a bit bulkier, yeah.
All right, I'll
Mm-hmm.
be right back.
My
All
Okay.
right.
guess is. Wait, who
Who
did
was
I
that?
see?
Tombstone? Who
This,
was that?
no, this is Despair from the
Oh,
Rentra Build a Figure Wave, and I saw someone already built this dude, and I'm like, oh, he ain't said nothing but a thing, and I found about three more at an Ollie's. And I'm like,
mm,
let me go on and get these dudes because he's on the Vulcan buck.
Hmm.
This is, I mean, this could easily be a shocker character. See, I got my D amazing on. I can't quite get my balance to do a brother Bambata pose, but I can at least try to get that crouching pharaoh D amazing pose.
Mm-hmm.
I almost got it in in an unboxing I did, but he fell over right. He fell over. I had him up there for a few seconds, man. He fell on over.
You
Yeah,
know,
can't nobody get them. Can't nobody get them cats balancing
Yeah,
like you, nostalgia.
no, that's like 100 takes, man.
100 takes of
Yeah.
falling and
Mm,
Yeah.
so 100 takes of frustration.
That's 100 takes of skill.
It's an optical illusion.
That's the that's that work that we don't see.
It's an optical
He's actually just resharing other people's photos.
illusion. Yeah, those ain't really mine.
It
I
wasn't really
stole, I
is, man.
stole,
He just be searching it, scouring the internet.
I stole those, man. Somebody else is working.
And, you see that man real life AI.
Hey yo,
That's terrible.
hit up the amazing. Hey yo, man, let me.
Hey, speaking of the amazing man, did you hear that he got his music that he had specially made his music? You know his music.
Hmm.
He started getting copyright strikes for that, so he had to take that down, man. Now he got some other music that's gonna be hard to get used to, man.
Really?
wait. So
Yeah,
he paid for a custom track that got copyright stricken?
He's not the only one that this has happened to. Like in recent past, I've heard about this. There's one dude that I think there's one artist who can't use his own tracks, which I find ridiculous. Man, hey Falcon, that Destro is fly. Man. You say they got another one over there?
They had two. They had three on the floor. Well, there's two left on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So they may have more in the back.
Ooh, Destro.
Yeah, but they
Yeah,
had three. They had three on the floor, and I bought one, so at least two left.
I am considering that, man. He's
Because I
paid to
wasn't
come
even worried. I
through,
wasn't
man.
even thinking about getting any of the Mexico Joes. Because I'm like, I don't need to. I got the
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's where I
counterpart. You
am
know what I
right
mean?
now, man. I'm like, but
But
this Hasbro Destro is nice though. I
yeah,
like this Hasbro Destro.
but I
Don't
was like,
do
That
it.
Mesco
Stay away from the
Destro.
Mesco Joes.
I
Wait,
had
Nice.
what?
60.
It's another
You got
rabbit
some?
hole.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you
He,
ain't
yeah.
lying.
You know he do. You know he do.
It's another rabbit hole, man.
No, he
But I
got
was
them all.
like,
He got them all. Okay, he's speaking for
But I
but
me.
I
would
was
say,
Yeah,
I
like,
would say if you're gonna get the Mesco, get that Firefly. It's really nice.
I
yeah,
was just
yeah. That
about to
Firefly's
mention
really
that
nice.
Firefly because he's dope, but he ain't $60 though.
Yeah, he's probably the best out of release. I would say
Yeah.
What about that
Firefly.
Roadblock, man? I heard that Roadblock was really nice. I've seen
He's
some of
really nice, but he's small.
Yeah, they say
it.
he's not tower like he's not scaled properly
Yeah.
with the rest.
I don't know why
Yeah,
Mezco didn't make a bigger body for him. That's kind of
And
weird.
yeah.
Why hasn't Mezco made a Luke Cage? Because I mean, they did Roadblock. We was for sure Luke Cage was
They did
coming,
Iron
man.
Fist also. I don't understand why
Well,
they
that
didn't
Iron
do.
Fist is a Grail piece anymore.
I don't understand why they didn't do Luke Cage if they did Iron Fist.
Like that Iron Fist is so good. They got me looking for 112 scale jumpsuits for, for my Iron Fist. They got me looking for
I mean
getting
that
like
the Hasbro Iron Fist is pretty good too.
Yeah, it
this
is.
new one. This new one
Yeah.
is the other because the one before that came. The one I got, the one I had before this one came in this 2-pack. Came in the 4-pack, the Amazon exclusive Defenders
Hmm.
4-pack,
Hmm.
and he was just kind of a redo of the one just before him in all green,
Right.
but just no shirt. He was Pizza Spidey with some modular fists.
I heard the Mezco Casey Jones was pretty good.
You
Yeah,
still
I
got a
saw a
Casey
review of that.
Jones?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw a review. I watched a review about that.
Speaking of Mezco, when does Tangerine when does Tangerine drop?
Probably around Christmas, I'm thinking.
I doubt it. Okay, I'll probably have a little something by then. Cool.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's
Because
kind of.
at
Is she
first I
from
thought I had
somewhere?
missed it. Man, I don't know anything about her. That's the
You
thing.
see
I
a
was what I was
character
Fantasy
asking
person?
so much.
she's in Gomez world.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay, cause
Because I was like, where is she
I
from?
thought she dropped and I missed it, so I was getting kind of mad and nobody was saying nothing. I'm like, well, what the hell about it? And it wasn't on the site, but what
The
I
hell
did
with
see
you,
on
Joe Boo.
Well, first off, I don't think anybody knew what you were talking about. I'm
Yeah.
like,
I
what is this dude talking
no,
about, man?
I'll be clear when I ask for stuff, man. I told you
Yeah,
that shit
yeah,
was mid
yeah,
show. I said everything and y'all just ain't
yeah.
listen. But man,
You
I
said
went
it.
to the site and I
You said
saw
it's clear as a cloudy day.
I went and I saw they got this GI robot that's up for pre-order and that thing is kind of
Clear,
cool.
clear as shitty water.
What the hell?
Dude, Rashad, man.
Yeah, man, that Destro is nice though. But I'm just thinking, dang man.
I don't know, man. It doesn't have that disc hinge. So maybe
Yeah.
a little that.
But
It's got a.
it's a dumbbell done right. So we'll accept it. And it's a premium collectible.
Hmm.
So you got to keep the box.
Now you got to keep the box and keep up with the accessories.
Yeah. Well, the
Now you
cool
get you
thing
some
that's the
you
one
get you
thing I like about
some
Mesco, man.
snack bags.
No, Mesco's, man, come with a bag. You can put all the collectibles in, man.
And
Comes, they come with a little zip bag. That's how you know you're dealing with a high end collectible. They give you the necessary equipment
Storage.
to storage for your accessories. Like,
Good point.
I find that funny that my Figmas do that, and my what is it? These little Nendroids do that too, where they give you baggies and storage compartments.
yeah,
Although my Nendroid, I could just get a little storage box for her stuff because it's in world, but
man, I was
it's
watching this video earlier today talking about storage, and he was talking about how everybody uses like those cases you get from Michaels.
mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
I
like,
got a couple of those.
he was talking about that, but he was like, man, I got a better solution if you want to like have it organized, but you can still see your figures, but have them stored. He was using the over the door shoe rack things that you get from Walmart. Those plastic,
The what?
like you
Mhm.
can hang it on the wall. You can hang this on the door, and
Oh, this,
it's like, and you can store your shoes in it,
huh?
or your or towels or whatever. You can hang it. You get it from Walmart, but you can hang it
Hmm.
like on the. You're supposed to hang it like on the back of the door to your like
Hmm.
guess to your closet, and you can
Hmm.
put your shoes in each one of those little individual plastic baggy uh, covers in
Okay.
there. And he was saying
Yeah,
I
yeah.
use he uses that and has he says it's cheaper, and you can just put them directly on your wall. He has I guess it's his storage spot has them hanging all on his wall. You can put 2 to 3 different Joes figures in each little section. I, I thought I saw.
I'm still trying to visualize what you're talking about, man.
Okay,
I ain't
let me
quite
see if I can. I'll send it to the group that way you can see it.
Okay.
But I was like, man, that's kind of. I wouldn't do it, but it's still a cool.
there.
It's a nice little
Well,
alternative. Like
why
if
Hmm.
I
would you
had
not
if
do it?
because I don't want things hanging on the wall like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I had like a garage,
Mm.
I would do that. I would put it would be something I'd do in there. Or if I had like a big enough closet, I would
Yeah, don't Triple
because it
D don't Triple D got his setup in the garage? Or his garage
might
is his setup?
might be. It's just
I
the
know
way
he
it
has
looked.
a lot of
It
space.
to me it doesn't display nicely. It's a good.
I get
It looks more like a storage thing, more than a display. And but to me, if you had a whole bunch of those things on your wall hanging around like your collection area,
it. Yeah,
you're like, I don't know, man. That looks a little
that's
sloppy.
what I'm
But
actually trying to do, man.
that looks a little. He never. Yeah, let me see if I can find how to send to the group.
I am trying to reorganize and update my area here. Because I had just a bunch of stuff sitting around, man. But because I thought I might get a chance to be on camera with you guys, I'm like, okay,
Yeah, I just sent it to the
let me
group.
let me clean up for company.
Yeah, I sent it to the group chat, and
Okay.
you can look at it whenever you get a chance. I mean, the idea sound. I'm like, okay, that's different because I've never seen my stories and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But
Hmm.
I don't see it. It
Oh,
looks
oh, so YouTube
sloppy.
video.
Yeah, it
Oh
looks
yeah. See,
sloppy.
this is the thing that he's saying. Don't do is the exact thing that I got for me and my son
Yeah,
when he was collecting. He ain't
yeah,
collecting no more.
yeah. The reason he said not to do that is because it's expensive, and if you got a lot of figures that you need to store, it ends up taking a lot of space.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying the reason to use it, what he was doing is that you can put multiple figures and their accessories in each one of those little pouches.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these. Okay, hang over
Yeah,
the door. These
hey,
pocket things. No, I don't like
yeah,
that at all.
Well,
but
no, they actually have one that's like a storage box bin that you can close that will hang on doors as well. Because Kenny, my roommate, he's got one,
mhm.
and or actually he's got a couple because they're supposed to be for like socks and shoes and other clothing
Yeah,
stuff.
that's
That
that's that's exactly what it is. Yeah,
yeah, and they're like
Mm,
cubes, and depending on which one you
I'm
get
looking at it now. I'm looking at it
small
now, and I
cubes,
see.
and then you got big cubes.
yeah. But like I said, if I had a separate storage area, I could see myself doing that just because it's cheap.
Like,
And if you just like you go in the
I don't
storage
know if
area,
you can
I need
see
to,
my. So this,
Mm.
yeah. So
this
you
right
just walk
here.
in, grab grab the stuff, and then leave. If it was like in a storage spot, I wouldn't like have it like how you have your shelves and everything nice displayed,
Yeah,
your, your posters and your shooting area. I wouldn't have it just hanging out in the common areas.
fine. This. Yeah. See the way this room and everything is set up. I don't have a dedicated space for this. This room is shared space.
Yeah.
So I keep everything over here in my corner, and I'm constantly organizing and reorganizing, and then letting it go all to hell and coming back and trying it again. But for him, this
Hey,
looks
but
cool.
it's cool. I mean, it works for him. I thought it was different. I'm like, okay, it's
Yeah,
Hmm.
fine.
that's a cool idea to bring up. Dang, man.
And
Good
honestly,
point.
if you have that many figures, which I think you obviously collector connoisseur is like the massive collector by comparison, and
Oh man,
then
y'all say that, but you need to see Sam's stuff, man. Every time I go up in that dude's house, I'm like, dang, dog. And
well,
that's probably just a snapshot of what he's got. I'll be like, man, you just got the cliff notes here out there in your living room, right? Because this is
Yeah.
insane. Like,
yeah, but here's the thing though. It's if you got something like that, it makes sense because you could literally store it and probably hide it better, especially if you're trying to put it in a place that not to like completely cover the room. So it makes
right,
sense.
yeah,
Um, and then if you really think about it, you can also use it on other surfaces besides a door. Like you can make
yeah.
hanging hooks on the wall so you can actually put them in, and
That's
you
what he
could
was saying.
use.
Just put him on the wall,
Oh, we lost somebody.
mage.
Okay, he'll be back. I'll get him back in. Um, but yeah, but for the most part, that's good because
Yeah,
instead of it being just a thing you put somewhere and maybe you lock it up, you could use it to kind of like show it off too if you got a themed collection and whatnot.
mhm.
Hmm.
So it's getting close to that time of the year where we have to be breaking down to our top five, right? So I was the way my brain was working early today. I'm thinking I might just do a top five, but each of my five would be like my favorite figure from a certain line. So all 5 different figures. I think I did it last year, but all 5 figures from a different line. That's my favorite one from each line,
Mm.
and then rank those as my favorite 5. Like McFarlane's obviously gonna be number 5 right now, and then
Jesus.
and then and then number 4 is a different line or whatever or company. But then I got to thinking, should we do like your top or who's your favorite toy company right now or whatever?
Yeah, well, we can't even really, we can kind of flip because we split the quarter, didn't we?
What what'd you say?
We
We
spent.
split the quarter.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
Cause man, my problem is I already know who my favorite toy line is right now. Or no, no, no. Okay, who's your favorite toy line at a certain price point, like at under $30, or you know, from 30 to 50, or 50 to 80, or something like that. Who you got as your favorite in a certain price bracket,
Yeah.
or because I wouldn't say like under 50 because that includes you know NECA and McFarlane and Hasbro, but like 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 30 to 50, or something like that. Who you
Uh,
have a favorite? I don't know. I was just trying to think of different topics to
I mean, yeah,
discussion.
we could spice it up. We could
What do you
do
say?
something. We could spice it up, make it a little something
No,
different.
no. I'm talking about like just different topics of discussion,
No,
and
that's what
still
I'm
have them.
saying.
Okay.
We could have it to where it is something unique.
Hmm.
Like, usually we just say what toys we like.
Right.
I don't know. But I'm down for whatever. I'm down.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, what's a good topic that we could use for the top 5? Like,
I mean, it's your top. No, I guess I don't want to infringe on anybody's top 5. And just say, hey man, it's your top 5. But I think it's
mhm.
more. I was just trying to challenge myself to choose one from each. Each one be a different toy company, because it'd be so easy to just make all of them Jada Toys or every single one of them Mesco. Even for each one of them, Mythic Legion or Four Horsemen. I mean, or
Right.
Savagers or something like that. It'd be real easy to do that because those dudes come out with hits after hits after hits.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like Hasbro be they'll drop you something every once in a while. Like, man, this is what they need to do all the time. Why can't y'all just do this all the time? Why can't this just be the standard?
Right.
You know, why y'all keep trying to re-release stuff from years ago, and everybody's like, "Oh, about time they re-released it." It's so hard to get the
Yeah,
other
it's
one.
so hard to get
Why
the.
it's always hard? Don't re-release it. Give us an updated version of that same character.
Yeah.
Update that, man. Don't reissue that. Update that shit, man. But everybody's gonna run out and buy it because they can't get because the aftermarket price on the OG one is too high.
Yep.
Golly, it's
You know
way
what I
too
mean?
damn high, bro. And that's another thing that bugs me. Why is it that some of this stuff blows up, even though there's a newer version of it? Does that make any sense?
Say it again.
It's
Like,
kind of like having the first print of a comic book. You
Right.
know, they you make the first print, even though sometimes the second, third, and fourth print may be a shorter or lesser print issue. The first issue is probably for some reason it's the coveted one. Sometimes it's
hmm, I mean, I guess that makes sense, but does the new one offer any better articulation? Any of that?
On what?
like
You were
that's
talking
what I
about.
no,
Oh,
I'm sorry, Tony. That's what I was saying. Like what they've been doing here lately is taking the exact same figure and just putting it in a prettier box and saying, "Well, you missed out on the first time. Here's your chance to get it this time." but
Oh,
it's
it's
the
one of
exact
those
same figure.
things.
Yeah, it's the exact same figure with the exact same articulation scheme it had the first time, versus them saying, "Oh man, you missed out on the first time, but here's a better version of that figure."
That sucks. I was hoping to get at least a better version.
trying to think of one of them. That's a good.
Uh,
Sam Wilson.
Captain
Sam
America,
Wilson.
Sam
Yeah,
Wilson,
Sam
Captain
Wilson.
America.
You
I
know,
love him because I don't have him. But
yeah.
at the same time, if I had gotten him, and if I had already had him, and then yeah, I would have been upset.
Hmm.
But I enjoy him because I didn't have one, and I do enjoy Sam Wilson as a character.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Red Hulk, another one.
Red Hulk. That's another one. Yeah, Red Hulk. They just re releasing the same exact Target exclusive they did the first time.
I thought I was tripping for a second.
Yeah,
I was
man.
like, isn't that the same
It's the
Red Hulk? I said,
same
why is
one.
everybody going crazy over this Hulk?
Exactly.
Right.
Well, because a lot of people missed it the first time.
Mm.
Like some people were like when I got mine, people were like, "Where did you find Target?" Like, yeah, but nobody seems to be able to find that figure at Target. But
Yeah.
but you go to Target now, you see two or three of them just hanging out.
And if
So,
Hmm.
but instead of updating it, they even put it in the exact same packaging and everything. It almost
Hmm.
feels like they had this thing just sitting on ice in their storage facility. They're like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can
Hey,
make money off of this.
we got these extra Red Hulks
Extra
laying
Red
around.
Hawks that we didn't
Oh
ship out the
god.
first time. That we didn't ship out the first time.
Yeah.
But look, we made it new.
And you know what we can do, fellas? Well, let's charge them $10 more than we did the first time. They'll buy it. They'll buy it. Watch the hype.
I think the
release them right when the
the
movie comes out.
Diamond
Release them right
Collective
when
one
the
is
movie comes
probably the better one.
Which one?
The Diamond
Oh, the
model.
diamond. Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
It's the same. They put it on the same body as the Rampaging Hulk.
Uh,
Just a different head sculpt.
all right.
Hmm.
I thought you said, are you playing the same game or is it a different
Who,
game?
me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely playing the same game.
Okay. I thought you said you beat it. You must have
No,
just beat that
I beat
boss.
one boss. Yeah, I just beat
Okay.
He
one.
beat apparently a boss he died to 20 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
He
like,
was the
man, you know.
main boss for the chapter, but
Man,
yes,
have any of you guys played Sifu?
Yes.
yes, I love
Yeah.
seafood.
Okay. I'm gonna see if it's still on sale on Game Pass.
Dude, on
It's
PlayStation 5, it was free.
it's a
Yeah.
frustrating game though.
Yeah.
It is, because you got to get used to the tempo of fights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And once you get the flow down, oh my
Right.
gosh. One shot and fools all over
yeah,
the damn place, bro.
yeah.
I
It's
just
It can be fun. Or you'd be like,
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
like, I'm
So I
serious.
was
Like at second or third stage, I got
uh-huh.
surrounded and I got
Yeah,
beat
yeah.
up by pipes. I got
Yeah.
doors, my face through a door. I'm just
But
like,
but
fuck.
I think that's what I liked about it. The premise behind the game is what I liked because
yeah,
the more you lose, the better you get.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you start adapting and learning and growing. I'm like, okay, that's kind of dope. I gotta
But it was kind of funny because I'm sitting there like, because at first I was doing really good, man. I was like, yeah, I'm just cakewalking this shit. I get up to the third part. I think I'm in like an apartment building with this gang, and they
yeah.
just like half of them got pipes. One of them had like a wooden plank, and then I
Yeah.
got to an area that had some doors. I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna try and use this. No,
Right.
I got used.
He said I got used.
Yeah, and you know that game will humble you real quick if you're not careful. You just go,
I like the fact that you come back older and older. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
Because in the
And I
first
like
guy, it was hard to beat.
the aging system. Like, it's
Yeah.
supposedly as you get more masterful, your character kind of grows in that way,
Yeah,
and that's pretty cool. But apparently, you can also go through the whole game without ever getting to that aging aspect if you do it right.
Right.
yeah,
Okay. I was wondering that.
But the idea is supposed to be like, as you grow more proficient into the Grand Master,
Uh-huh.
your character shows that visually.
yeah.
And I thought that was a cool thing. I mean, that also means you fucking died or got your ass beat a lot.
Yeah.
but I've seen some videos where that starting look that you start off, which is like what, early teenager, you could
Yeah.
look that way the whole game if you play it right.
Okay.
But that's probably somebody who's played it like 30, 40 times.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna do soul level run.
Yeah. Hey,
kinda
You
let's
know how
stopped
many
looking like
people
that
have gotten
already.
their asses beat?
Oh, my bad. Nemesis Enforcer,
Yes.
do you have that Mezco mask? The mask?
No, I don't. I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I seen a few people have it. I didn't even know it came out.
Yeah.
I didn't. I wasn't even tracking it that it came out. It looks pretty cool though.
Yeah.
It looks
It did. I watched
cool.
a watched a review about it the other day.
Did the Amazing have it?
No, it was it Unparalleled?
Mm.
It may have been Unparalleled Universe.
Is that the Odis guy?
Yeah.
No. Is that the Oldies
Hmm.
guy?
Is Unparalleled? He made that Odious figure, didn't
Yeah.
he?
Oh yeah.
Is that guy? Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's him. Yeah, I watched his video about it. I think
Was
he
it
also
pretty
did
cool?
one about. I think it was him. I think he also did one about the blank from Dick Tracy, or was that DMA?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think that was DMA.
A blank. Huh?
Anyway, the Mezco one. I'm sorry, Mezco. The mask had like one of the head sculpts was
Mm-hmm.
3 different heads, but it looked like he was shaking his head. No, it had that blurred look effect to it.
Oh, I had that like that 3D effect.
Yeah,
Like his face was moving like in the movie.
yeah. That was kind of.
I don't know, man. For some reason, Mesco does those figures like that well, and then they do some bullshit.
they turn around. They turn around and do Destro.
I don't know why they made Destro so bulky. That's just ridiculous. I said, come on, dude.
This
What
dude's,
the hell?
this dude's swooped.
Yeah. I'm like, what the? I'm like, why is he so? But then I was like, okay, it must be some kind of standard body that they use.
Yeah.
'Cause I was
Only
like,
thing so far that's pissing me off is Destro, man. That dang holster for that on his thigh keeps falling down every time I do something. Like, get out of here, man. I try to move and it's like, come on. I'm halfway tempted to glue you on here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the wrist, the gauntlet rockets. That little thing keeps popping off.
The Duke comes out soon, doesn't he? I think he drops pretty soon. Which makes me think, are they gonna do a Cobra Commando?
Yes. Like, and I wonder what if they damn it fell off again.
Because it would only make sense if you're gonna do G.I. Joe and you do Duke and Snake Eyes,
Storm
Shadow.
Commander.
Yeah.
You know, if they done Firefly, you know what I'm saying, Storm Shadow, Baroness has to be around the corner somewhere.
Right. And it's the same thing for that the Turtle release. Like they did Casey Jones. I'm pretty sure you're gonna do Splinter or Shredder next.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. If that's in line with the releases.
Hopefully Shredder. Do like a good guy villain, good guy, bad guy, good guy, bad guy.
Because it only would make sense. And it wouldn't make sense if you didn't do Shredder or Splinter. So I'm assuming we'll probably get that 2025 or something. Oh shit. Mate said something about some robot soldier.
Hold on, let's see here. Oh yeah, he had a system crash. That's why he disappeared.
Oh, okay.
And he
Robot
also
soldiers.
okay. So he said the other thing is since he got a crash, he's got deliveries to do, so he didn't want to stay up so late. So he'll
Alright.
catch the replay while he's driving.
Oh, okay.
All right, take care, Mage. Thanks for stopping in, and we'll catch you later.
I ain't catching nobody.
Catch you on the replay side. Catch you on the replay side.
Come next to me talking about some trust fall. Oh well.
Hmm.
Have you? There's a video. There's a video. When you said trustful, it reminds me of this video with these two big guys in college
Yeah.
that's walking around campus and they yell trust fall and then they
Trust
would
fall.
fall on people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Have you
yeah,
seen,
yeah.
Yeah.
have you seen that video?
Yes,
That's
sir.
that's
Come
so
over here talking about
hilarious.
we're talking about trust fall. I'm gonna look at you and let you fall. Like,
And everybody they see them coming and they start running. They're like, "Oh hell no! Get the hell out of here!" And he caught a guy in the elevator and he was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
trust
Trust
fall,
fall.
trust fall." And it fell on old boy.
Hmm.
Sam, you still with us?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
he ain't
because
said
all
nothing.
we see is timber. We don't see anything else.
No, that's all good. I just heard him talk about Ash McGashy over there yet. So I was,
I'm trying to be a good person.
Damn, Ash McGash.
That's what we doing.
Holy hell.
say
That's what we doing.
say.
That what we doing, huh?
Nah, I'm playing golf tonight. I said I wasn't gonna buy a game until I finished
Mm,
up. So
mhm.
that's what I'm doing.
I heard it.
That's the guy.
Yeah, I need to get back on that game.
There was like a rumor of a new Batman game, and then James Gunn got on the net and was like, "Nope, there is no Batman game coming up."
Which is trash, man.
But
That
that's one thing I do like about him. Like he'll read some shit and he'll come on the net and be like, "Nope, that's not true. We're not doing that." Like he'll dispel any kind of rumors
yeah.
pertaining to like a DC show or movie. He's like, "Nope, that's not true. We're not doing that," which is
Speaking
pretty
of
cool.
DC shows and movies, do y'all think they're gonna go with that Thanos Cable Hal Jordan
I hope
combo?
not. I hope
Man, I
not. I
hope
hope
not
not.
too,
I hope
I
man.
not.
mean, if they're doing an older, supposedly, I don't know if the show. They said something about the show might take place where Hal is older.
Which I'm okay with that.
Yeah, which
Older?
is cool. But I mean, it could be like a Chris Pine or somebody. I don't know, man. I feel like he's being used too much. It's like,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah. Get
man.
out of here.
It's
I
like the
wouldn't even
dude
use
is
Chris
Thanos, the
Pine.
dude is Cable. It's like,
Yeah,
come on,
come on,
dude.
man. I wouldn't. I
I
wouldn't even use Chris Pine because he's kind of established himself as
Yeah.
uh
I would say if they're gonna do Hal Jordan in the new DC, I would pick that guy from Twisters. The
Yeah.
main guy from Twisters.
yeah,
I think he's a
yeah.
great fit
He
to
he
be
would- he
Hal.
would probably he took some part. But
Yeah,
but my thinking is
the challenge is who's gonna be John.
yeah, yeah.
That's the challenge.
And I don't know any of the actors that they shown that I've seen the post about. Like I don't know any of these cats, but
Yeah,
every single one of them, there's one I saw. Like nah, man, I don't want him.
yeah.
Charged to.
I think
Shoot, he
John
looks
is
too
a
much like a pretty boy. I'm like nah, man, he's somebody. He looks like a pretty boy.
yeah. I think John will be the challenge for DC to pick who's gonna be John. Man.
Man,
I would say Don Cheadle, but but Don,
nah, man.
you
Somebody
can't.
said you said use uh Terrence Howard.
Oh hell no!
oh my
Somebody
god.
said
No,
somebody said
what?
Tyrese been trying to get that role forever.
Man, I didn't. Somebody said they said that years ago. I'm like, man, they better not put Tyrese in that dude. I would be, man. Don't you put Tyrese in there? Get out of here, man.
Hmm.
Tyrese, get out of
No, I don't.
here.
I would not want to see Tyrese and John Stewart at all.
Not at
Nah.
all,
Oh, sorry.
man. I always thought Aldous Hodge, is that his name?
Who?
That did the dude that did Hawkman.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, I can see it.
yeah,
Yeah,
before he did Hawkman, the whole time I'm watching Black Adam, like, nah, man, he's supposed to be
right.
John Stewart.
Yeah, I can see
He's
him
supposed
being
to be
John
John
Stewart,
Stewart.
but I don't know who else could be John. Man, I mean, they got the one guy that voiced him in the Green Lantern movie. That guy's pretty. He's a pretty good actor, but I
Yeah.
just think he's a little. He might be a little short and a little bit bigger than what John is. Because he was in, I think he was in Bird Box, wasn't he? That Bird Box movie.
What? Okay, I'm trying
The
to think
black
of what
guy
actor it was.
that voiced John Stewart in the Green Lantern, the new Green
Hmm.
Lantern
The
movie.
newest Green Lantern movie.
Yeah. Well, he was in the Purge also. He was like the leader of that gang in the Purge.
Okay.
I don't know which Purge it was though. It was
Hold
the
up, you talking about
35,000 Purge.
Beware My Power Green Lantern?
Yeah.
That's Aldous Hodge.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, who's the dude that got cast as Man on Fire? The new Man on Fire series. I
Find out.
forgot his name. I forgot that guy's name.
Crap. Is it Man on
What
Fire?
about the guy that played Black Mantis?
Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
He could be John. He played Dr. Manhattan in
He
the
did. I
Yeah,
forgot
he
about
did.
that.
I could see him as playing John.
Nah,
I
I
would
can't.
I would have said Jonathan Michaels, but
Oh,
Jesus.
Majors. Yeah,
The
he just.
Majors.
Yeah,
Jonathan
his
Majors, but that ain't gonna happen.
that ain't gonna happen. Yeah,
He would definitely be a great fit to be John. But
man.
there you go.
Yeah, that's.
That ain't gonna happen.
I can't believe his career went that path, man. It didn't seem like it
Yeah.
was gonna go that way.
Well, he has a new movie coming out, sci-fi movie supposedly coming out. So I think
Mhm.
he might be on his way back.
Do
Hopefully.
we know what the movie is in question?
They haven't said the name of it yet, but it's like a sci-fi movie supposedly, but they haven't released
Hmm.
what's it called? Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay. Well, all I hope is that it's good, because there's so many sci-fi movies that have this weird. It's either it's okay or I rather
Yeah,
I want a really good sci-fi flick.
yeah, because that Snyder movie wasn't it,
Is it
dog.
Merciless? The name of the
I
movie?
think that might be it. I'm not sure. I think that might be it.
Nope, nope, nope.
No, it's not. I don't know the
It's
name. I just know he has a movie coming out soon.
Here's the movie
okay.
coming
It
out.
said
Yeah.
set to star in the revenge thriller Merciless. But that's eh.
Mm. Doesn't sound good. Does not sound good.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see. I don't know.
There hasn't been too many. I mean, I think the latest good sci-fi movie that was out was Dune. I thought Dune was pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I thought Dune was pretty good. It was done well. So, I don't know any other sci-fi movies that came out. Do we get any
Hmm.
movies coming out in the next couple of months? When's Captain America come out? That's February, right?
That's next year.
Yeah.
When does Joker come out?
I think
Sequel.
that it's either later this year or next year.
Because I saw an article that it had some bad reviews.
Yeah, they
What, the
said it's not
second
good.
movie?
Yeah,
Yep.
they said it wasn't good.
Oh,
I wonder if it's not living up to the Oscar hype of the first one.
Probably not.
then let's be honest. Audiences are
Okay.
fickle, maybe burnt out on superheroes, supervillain stuff.
And
I
that comes out.
just
That
think
comes
that
out
type of
October.
movie shouldn't have been made. I don't know, man. I just don't get those movies without like a Joker movie without Batman. I'm just like, I'm like,
The first one was solid. My problem is the first one did good, and they were like, "Okay, we did a good job, guys."
mm,
They was like, "No, you got to make a sequel now." Why do you need to make a sequel
why?
to this
Right.
fantastic standalone film? You know,
Because it makes
it
money.
may
That's what they want.
and look what's gonna happen. I bet you this thing flops because one they made a musical. Why would you make it a musical, man?
Yeah.
I
Why
mean,
is
Musical.
it
it's
a
probably a
musical?
tragedy when you really look at it, because a lot of
Lady
musicals can go
Gaga.
that round.
You know, and on top to top it off, you chose Lady Gaga to be
Gay, not Gaga, gay. Like
Gaga to
gay.
be
Oh my
to
goodness,
be
bro.
Harley Quinn. Like, come on, man.
It
Come
honestly, I think visually she fits it okay, but I
Mhm.
I don't know until I actually see her in action more than a preview
Right.
what she's gonna do with the role,
Right.
because she could either make it work or she could just tank the movie by herself.
Mhm.
Because a lot of people like Harley.
A lot of people love
Yeah, I'm one of those people, but
love.
I don't like explicitly go goo gaga over Harley, because it over
Did
the
you
years
say
they have.
whoa? What did you just say?
I said goo gaga.
That's not what you said the first time.
I no, I said it slower. That's what I
Ah,
did.
all right.
Um,
Don't
but
worry, I'll take the replay.
but for the most part,
Oh shit.
the thing I worry about is whether or not she's gonna make the role work very well.
Right.
Because again, she fits the visual aesthetic of Harley or Harley Quinzel. Um,
so did
but
Margot Robbie.
well, here's the thing: Margot Robbie fit the visual aesthetic and her off kilter, kind of chaotic side. Okay, fine. That wasn't an issue. But honestly, I don't feel like outside of some of the animated setups, I don't really think anybody live action has done her justice,
Mhm.
because it's either they're not playing up the nuances of the character, if that makes sense. Like, we already know that Joker could be a multifaceted character based off of who's playing, like Joaquin Phoenix in the first movie. Excellent example of that. He's a very complex character.
What'd you call him?
Isn't it Joaquin? Is it Joaquin Phoenix?
Joaquin.
Joaquin.
Joaquin. Okay, I've been pronouncing it
Joaquin.
wrong for
Hey,
years.
you can
Joaquin
call him what you
Phoenix.
want to call him. His
I'm
mama
a,
named him Clay. His mama named him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. But
Well, hey, if his name is Clay, then his name is Clay Phoenix.
Yeah. Which
But
is strange
regardless,
that he has a name Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes,
but regardless of what the damn man's name is,
fuck
he's
his
an
name.
exceptional actor, and he did the role in the first movie very well. I want that for Harley, but I don't think we're gonna get that.
Mm.
Um,
It's a
Probably
musical,
not.
man.
yeah, like I said, it's probably not gonna work.
Fucking
And you know what? Okay, and here's another thing. I am not a fan of musicals. The only reason I even bothered to tough it out for as long as I did is because I like some of Disney's animated flicks. But I am
Mm.
so like, I don't want to see a live action song and dance for 99% of the movie. And if that's going to be the movie for the second Joker film, already lost me.
there's only one musical I truly love,
I'm about to
and
say,
that's Little Shop of Horrors.
That one's good. That's
Only
terrible.
it's the only musical I can sit back and say I just love this movie. And it's Little
Phoebe
Yeah.
Shop of
Seymour.
Horrors. You know what I mean?
Little Shop
Little
of
Shop of
Horrors.
Horrors. You know what I'm
Phoebe
saying?
Seymour.
Feed me, Seymour.
You'll be a dentist, be a dentist.
Damn.
You have the talent for causing kids pain. Hey, yo,
Damn.
why do I remember that movie?
I don't know why you
Jesus
remember that song. That's
Christ.
That
hilarious.
particular scene
Steve
right
Martin.
there.
Yeah. Oh,
Golly,
man.
bro.
Freaking Steve Martin, man.
But I think
Open
what
up.
helps
Wider.
movie.
Wider. Now say ah.
Oh my goodness,
Man,
man.
But
that's
honestly, I think what helps that 80 was it the 80s 90s version of that movie so well
yeah.
is that it is a consistent vibe through the whole movie,
Yeah.
excellent singing,
Yeah.
and it never really kind of takes you out of it when it starts because it just
Yeah.
contributes to the overall theme of the movie. And
Right.
and a lot of musicals I feel don't maintain that sort of vibe throughout the movie.
Right.
And I'm not gonna rag on everyone because people like some musicals regardless. But
Yeah, and those people are wrong.
but the main thing for me is that it's like Little Shop of Horrors maintains that whole vibe, that whole consistent flow, and the
Yeah.
narrative is part of the music rather than just there to be there. Make sense?
Nope.
Man, that's
Okay,
But
well,
hey.
whatever. But
it.
but the fact remains is to me it makes more sense for that movie because of the way it's produced and how it's made.
Yeah.
But that's probably again like you said like the musical as far as like one that you can go like we just started singing to it randomly because
Yeah.
we enjoyed the movie,
Right.
right?
Yep. Right. Because it was
So
good. It was besides it being a musical, it was hilarious.
yeah, and but think about it though, it resonated with us and we kept it, right? We internalized it.
That's what she said.
And a lot of stuff, a lot of media that are in that same ballpark, you like I'm gonna be honest, as much as I watched all these damn Disney musical style animated films, I don't remember half that shit in the music. I remember The Little Mermaid probably because it was played on repeat like 300 damn times in a row. You know, that's not the same thing as, you know, I watched what Little Shop of Horrors like 4 times in my life.
Huh.
Practically memorized the damn movie because it's good. It makes me want to watch it. So it's there's a testament to that sort of movie and concept and design that flows together well. But anyway, that's me just rambling and complaining about musicals. Yeah. And somebody brought the thing about flop earlier. Anybody hear about the Concord flopping less than 2 weeks out? I think it was 9 days exactly.
What flopped?
Huh?
Concord had its servers turned off, and the game was delisted, and Sony is in process of processing refunds.
I don't even know what that game is. What is that?
So think of a first-person shooter style game, like similar to Overwatch, except it's like Guardians of the Galaxy themed type of hero shooter.
Okay.
And people did not resonate with this damn game. They had a closed beta, they had an open beta, and they had I think another early access play thing if you bought it so you could play early, and then the servers kind of crashed. But they went from having more players during their closed beta. The actual open beta that was open for free for anyone for I think 3 or 4 days had significantly less turnout, and it was free, mind you. That should be like the easiest way to get your cracking your gameplay cracked. Hardly anybody downloaded it, and then when it launched, it had even lower player counts. And the only way you could have gotten into the closed alpha and betas before they went to the public beta was you had to pre-order the game, and they had less people. So by the time it launched, it just I think the highest amount of people playing on Steam was about 600 people, and then it kept dropping every single damn day until Sony just said, "Nah, pull the plug, fuck it, it's done, son."
You're done, son.
Yeah, and when what's really bad is the guy spent 9 years working on that. No, sorry, not 9, 8 years working on it, and the people who spent all that time can't even put the game on their resume. So
Really?
I find that a little disheartening, from that perspective, because
Mm-hmm.
8 years plus of your life down the drain as far as like a viable product that you thought launched and then unlaunched itself.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, that's a little bummer. And maybe it'll go free to play and they'll be, salvaged that way. But who knows? At this point, it's dead. It is done. It is no more. Oh yeah, and then Wukong, I think as of yesterday, the day before, it has sold 18 million copies worldwide.
Yeah, they're already working on the DLC for it.
Yep. And what's funny is that Xbox is trying to get it.
It originally had, I think it had like 16 chapters, but it was too much. I think there was, so they had to break it in. They had to cut it down into 6 chapters.
I can feel that. It honestly, if they cut it down, making a sequel with the stuff they cut out, just for
Yeah.
for people to get through the content, that'd be a
Well,
good
they made
amount,
it
right?
bigger because they was like, okay, we'll make it 6. We'll just make the gameplay bigger.
Because they didn't even get to the part where he got to the venture with the monk, so
Yeah. So there's like a,
that makes
and I
sense.
think we'll get some of it in the DLC also.
Well, some of it is DLC, sure, but considering they had a large swath of data, I mean not data, a large swath of the content they planned not fit in,
Well, there's
they
so much
probably
they can
haven't.
add to this game that it's ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
almost God of War. Well, I mean, the lore is a lot. There's a
Well,
lot
the
to the
base
lore of
lore
this.
is pretty deep. I don't know. When I was watching people doing the story run, I don't understand what the fuck's going on with the story, the way they presented it. Because it seems like everybody's an asshole. Has anybody seen that?
Well, it's kind of it's it's what I want to say. It's like almost like Greek mythology, but the
Yeah, but
because
it
I don't
really
know
makes
Wukong.
even the main character seem like an ass.
Well, he's cocky.
No,
Wukong
he
is
seemed
cocky.
like a blatant asshole, bro.
Well, he's
That's
like
cocky.
super cocky. Yeah, he's super cocky. He's
I'm
just
gathering all the pieces of Wukong. Ah, I am the next coming.
well, the character's not. The character doesn't speak at all. The actual Monkey King is super cocky.
Yeah, like I know he's super cocky, but the story presented, especially in these little weird animated sequences, makes like it makes it okay. It's not just the cockiness; it just makes him seem like he is a complete utter ass to everybody. There's a level, okay. There's a level you have of cockiness that makes you go, "Yeah, I can back up my shit," and him just being a douchebag.
Well, I don't think he's a dude. I mean, with the if you watch the lore, he's not a douchebag per se, but he is a douchebag to the other gods because the other gods hate him. They don't like him. So he's kind of like an asshole to them. But I mean, in nature, he's just a cocky monkey. But he's more of an asshole to the gods because they don't want him to be sit up there with him.
Yeah, you have to put boot on.
Yeah, so they don't
Yeah,
like his race, the
yeah.
race of monkeys. So, but
Mm.
he's super cocky. But I mean, I don't know, man. He's like both. He has a lot. Is a lot. He's almost like a complex character.
He is very
Yeah, he's like super complex because he's
cool.
ungodly powerful. Like
Mm-hmm.
each strand of his hair is like super powerful or some shit like that. There's like a lot going on with him in his power and his story. But he's more cocky than anything. But I don't know. There's so much lore in this game. Well, in the story, in the story of this, and all the other gods attached to this. So it's kind of like I don't know the level of Greek Greek mythology, kind of, but not. So I don't know. It's a lot to
Yeah,
this shit. A lot to these. Well, each character. There's a lot to each character. I think all the characters are assholes in this game. They are literally everyone that you run into is an asshole in this game. But they're more of an asshole towards him.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see like why his attitude is the way it is. Because they everyone he runs into, they basically hate him and want to kill him. Unlike God of War, where you just, you know, God of War is a different kind of gameplay because it's more of Kratos hating hating the gods,
yeah, real.
and the gods just kind of like, well, you got this power now. I think you're going a little bit too far.
Hey, I got a random question just because I was watching this this video the other day with your brother, Dr. Umar, on it. but
Doctor Umar.
but the question was brought up: who's your top 5 hip hop artists?
Mm,
And I was
wow,
like,
that's
dang,
tough.
that's tough. You know, I mean, like who would be on my top 5?
Top 5.
Top
Top
five.
5.
LL Cool J for me is in the
You know what I'm saying?
top
That's
5.
I was just gonna say LL Cool J, Jada Kiss for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then
mine goes. Uh,
Andre
Wait,
3000.
we
go ahead.
got another challenger.
Oh snap! The king is here.
The king, king,
What's good,
king.
fellas?
What up? What up?
Yeah, what's
So
up?
Finally, the
is
king has come back.
mine is definitely Q-Tip and Fight Dog. They both go
Is
with
that
me.
Q-Tip?
Q-Tip and Fight.
Okay.
Uh,
What's the conversation?
We're
uh,
trying to
What we got going
go
on?
ahead.
the Mount Rushmore. The Mount Rushmore of hip
See,
hop.
I think that's all subjective though too. Because can you really name like? Is there really? Can it really be your top five? You
I
know, because
know,
there's
right?
so many great ones.
There's
Yeah.
so many great
Hell
ones.
yeah, it could be a top five.
I think
Uh,
you right, but there are some people like, for instance, me, Heavy D.
Heavy
Any
D.
mhm,
album that Heavy D came out with, I bought instant.
Yeah.
right.
Any album that the Tribe Called Quest came out with, I
Yeah.
bought instant.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You gotta
That's
say the whole
what,
name.
yeah. But
Gotta say the whole name.
yeah, the Tribe is just that. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
something about them. But the whole thing is that that's what actually makes you know, artist said if it's an album if it doesn't matter if they come
Right.
out find it off real, just fight on site. So
Yeah.
yeah, now I do agree that hip hop is it is about who you are. Like a lot of people like artists who are like West Coast artists. I've never really cared for them. I don't have
Yeah.
anything. I
Hmm.
just
Yeah.
don't resonate with what they rap about.
Right.
But East
Right.
Coast, that's on me. That is
Yeah.
even like when you say something about the Dirty South, I listen to
Yeah.
East Coast before I listen to South.
Hmm.
Oh,
That's
okay. Yeah.
that's just me.
Hmm.
But
Right.
so yeah, I do agree that it is subjective, but I also if the artist is someone that I want to find instant, yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
just so
Will.
many
Oh,
great. Because I mean, you go on the tribe, and I don't know, man. Maybe it's broken down because you can break it down by group,
yeah.
year. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
so
Like
But
lyrically,
it's
who's lyrically the best? I mean,
nah.
your best.
That's the thing. That was what made it tough. He was like, "Who's your
Yeah.
top 5?" I guess Hip hop artists, top
But you
5.
Hmm.
can't
So
body a group with a solo artist. Like
right. Like
you
you would
can't
have to
like the
choose one
lock
of them.
in Jadakiss. Like you're not
Yeah.
gonna because if you got those two in the mix, it's gonna be Jadakiss. It's never gonna be the lock.
Jadakiss. Jadakiss.
But that's why like everyone like the top five or top 10 solo artists, and then
Yeah.
what's the top five or top 10 groups.
You're right.
Right.
Right. Right.
Everyone got Wu-Tang and Outkast,
Yeah.
hands down.
But
then you go to solo artists, you know, it's gonna be Jadakiss in the play. It's gonna be Jay-Z, Wayne, Pac, Big. And if you go back to the old era, it's gonna be Rakim. And
Rakim,
you know,
Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man,
But then
The
then
heavy
you
hitters.
start breaking down who's more
lyricist,
lyrical, who's a
Yeah.
lyricist.
yeah,
You got Mos Def,
Jadakiss.
Talib, you know, you got
Most Def.
Jadakiss, you got Black Thought. I think Black Thought is better than Jadakiss in my book.
Oh,
He doesn't get as
Nah.
much. I think he's
His
super underrated.
delivery and lyrical content and how
Yeah.
he tell a story and like how he relate, Kiss
Yeah.
is way better. Like Kiss, like he tell a story and that shit's like in depth, indelible bars. Like it's just it's
like
it's
man.
heavy. Black Thought he is that guy, but he's never touched Kiss.
Yeah.
Because if you go on 16 for 16, album for album, solo verse for solo verse, Kiss is gonna destroy him. I can pull 5, 6 songs
I
out right
don't
now
know
from
about
Kiss that
that.
Black Thought's not gonna touch.
I don't know. That's tough. I
I've been
don't know.
studying this shit too long.
I wouldn't go as far as say destroy. I wouldn't say
man.
destroy.
Level.
I think they're two
man.
different. I think they're two different flows.
You like man?
Jada's more street level, and Thought
Yeah.
is more
Conscious. Yeah.
philosophical.
Yeah.
Like, well, I mean, Thought is street too. He could be street too, but he's more. Man, he's so.
He's more conscious.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean
he's
Black
more.
Thought, yeah, he one of them, you know.
Yeah.
But he is also underrated like Kiss was for a long time. Kiss was so like Kiss is one of the best, but look how long he's been underrated. And
Man,
it's probably
people
because he
slept on
came out
Kiss
of the lot.
Jadakiss got slept on for a long time. Long time.
Like
People
the album he did with Anthony Hamilton, people didn't really get that or feel it till like when it's been out for years already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I
You
just
talking
love
about
it,
why?
man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, man. I just love it that he had his time to shine on that verses with Cameron and his crew, man. He destroyed that whole crew by himself.
I mean, Dipset is not
heavyweight.
good. I mean, Cameron's
like,
a good artist.
Yeah, but
Joel's good, but he got wrapped up in too much other shit to
Yeah, them drugs
to
took him out. Oh, rest in peace,
evolve.
Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah.
Tragic loss.
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
Rich Homie Quan.
I have no idea who that is.
Damn.
Is that a new artist?
Nah,
No.
Rich Homie Quan been out for a minute, man.
What songs? What song is it?
What's his song that everybody know? Lifestyle. The Rich Lifestyle song.
What is it? Lifestyle?
Tony, you're Soundwave. You should be looking this up. No, I'm sorry, you're not Soundwave. My bad. You're Downtown. Look this shit up.
The song he had with Thugger. You know who Young Thug is?
Who the hell is that? Is that the guy on trial?
Yeah.
Now?
What the fuck? Nah, I never. Wait, Lifestyle. What's that sound familiar? Oh, is that song? Nip, nip, the dip, nip, nip, the lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't recognize this dude. I sure as hell didn't know who the fuck this guy was.
He didn't say that word, but we all know what he was talking about. You give me that, yeah.
Yo, you know who Joy.
I just should have minimized this man's info page because I'm like, I don't know who this man is.
Now no. Okay, now it
That's
makes
a
sense.
very popular hit though.
Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about.
The crazy part, he and Thug was still beefing, like for whatever reason, you know, because he was at the top of YSL when they had started, but you know, Atlanta got a lot of politics.
Is he from Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he was from ATL. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So they was like, they put up a picture. It was Quavo Takeoff.
Yeah.
Rich Homie Quan and the other one, and they was like, "Dang, Atlanta lost too much." Yeah. Are they great?
How did he pass away?
Overdose.
Oh, come on, man.
Same. Check. Same way they got DMX. I know DMX personally. And you know, he's always smoked crack. He's never done no fentanyl.
Whoa. Time out. Because you said that like you flew over that. It's so nonchalant. Like you said, X, the dog, personally,
Yeah. X
man,
had a chick down, this Spanish chick down here. When I was
yeah,
dating Video Vixen, and like they was like best friends. So every time he come down, like we all
yeah,
politic, and he's. I got a number of respect for him, man. Like
or
that's a good guy. But
Mm.
I feel like someone did that to him. It was a hit. It's like it's a new
yeah,
way to get somebody out of here. Fentanyl will kill you so easy, and that's what happened to Rich Homie Quan.
Mm.
He probably thought
yeah,
he popping a regular Molly, and that had a good amount of fentanyl in it, and
yeah.
shut down his respiratory system. That's it, bro.
Damn, damn.
Oh, he
Yep.
passed from fentanyl.
X,
Yep.
oh, X,
Same thing
DMX,
happened to X.
DMX was the reason I got back into listening to hip hop, man. Cause I was done. I was like, I'm done. I'm not listening to rap no more, man. I'm gonna listen to the soulful side of our culture, man. I'm diving deep. I'm done with this
Even though
whole
X got a
thing,
slower
man.
flow, X still one
Man,
of the best too.
X is my number one. X number one. He's above all
Yeah.
everybody else, man.
It's dark and hell is hot, man. He
Man,
got so many studio bangers. It's like okay. But my heart hurt. I found out Buster one of them funny boys. I said,
man,
damn,
get
feel
out of
and
here.
soul.
You know, I'm like,
That
come
hurt
on,
me.
Buster.
That hurt me. They hurt me.
Change the whole meaning of your name now.
Oh, he
Buster one of them
damn,
ones,
dude,
man.
you got so hot, you disappeared for a second. You just poofed yourself.
He said you poofed yourself. He said he said you would goo goo gaga. He said you would go.
I said
go.
poof, not goo goo gaga.
You would go gaga. This dude, he said you poofed yourself. Oh man, yeah, man. Knock on the door, ATF. Man, that's what's up. So Tony, who's your top 5 hip hop artists?
Dude, I got 2. I
I'm
don't
just
really
messing
have
with you, man.
5.
I'm
Okay.
giving you a hard time, man.
Who's your 2, Tony?
Who's your 2?
Like, look, because I looked up the young Thug. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, no.
Oh man,
no, bro.
I know this. Okay, now I know who.
Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Okay, I've
Now
heard
I
the
can
name.
put
I
the
just
song, the song with the face.
right.
And somehow he looked like he aged so much, and it don't look right. It just looks weird.
I thought Wayne would be
Rich
out of
Homie
here,
Quan,
dog.
or who
That
you
dude
talking
on
about?
drugs hard, bro.
Young.
Yeah.
That dude on some drugs hard.
Man,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
surprised.
Hell
I'm
yeah,
still,
bro. You just
I mean,
don't
he's
know.
still living, man. I thought that dude was dead years ago.
Had you seen a recent picture of him?
Yeah,
Lil Wayne?
He's just holding on.
Come on, man.
He's just holding on.
That dude, man. I'm
I
like, how are you still
speak on
functioning
his
in
case
life?
because
But
Wayne live here, 24/7.
Yeah.
So some of the homies I know personally bodyguard him, so I always know what's up with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it is what it is, People know what they doing to their body.
Did he make that Rich what's his name? Quan? What's his name?
Rich Homie Quan?
Yeah, did he make that song Hit the Quan?
Was that him? I don't think that
I don't know, man.
I don't think that was him.
Too many rappers, man, with the
I don't think that was him.
Okay. Little baby, big baby, little
Cutting baby.
Fucking fuck.
That's gonna be
Everybody, but you gotta remember,
God
everyone
damn.
had a Lil or Big.
Like, God
Biggie
damn,
Small,
dog.
Lil Wayne, Big L. Like it was a big or Lil. The big homie, the little homie. That's just the culture. If you know the culture, you know it and you understand it.
Yeah. That's gonna be the name of my group. Little cousin them.
Little
Ray Ray.
Little cousin and them.
Little Brother's a dope
Who
group.
did
Though.
this? My big cousin.
My big cousin.
No
My
one
big
says my
cousin.
older cousin, my younger cousin. It was little or big. So that's
My
what we
big
grew up
cousin.
Because
on. Yeah. Hey, little bro. Hey, little bro. That's how I go. So what did I miss on the fig talk? Cause I'm like, I'm finna show up on time tonight and boom.
I mean, you're already
Yeah,
showing up
right.
just
Something
what you got on the screen, bro, but not much.
Listen to
Man,
Tony.
it's so much going on this shit with figs. Like it's like twisting me up.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't. You know what? I didn't. When is that? That Joe Higashi, is that a current release or upcoming release? Did they say what month it's coming? I didn't see it. I didn't see it at Big Bad.
No, they just put up the
I didn't.
announcement. They didn't even say when it's gonna be available
Oh, okay.
for pre-order
Because I
yet.
looked at Big Bad. I thought it was up at Big Bad already. I was like, oh, okay. Let
Nah.
me go look at Big Bad. Nope.
I
you
guess
probably
they
better
posted
like
a my bad. Go ahead, Sam.
you better out going to Storm Collectibles website to see if they have a projected date.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's an automatic right there, Joe Higashi. That's an
Hell
automatic.
yeah.
I really want Andy.
You
What'd
want
you say, Sam?
Andy?
Huh?
Oh,
You want
and
Andy?
I want Andy because I got Terry.
yeah,
So,
it makes sense. I like that. And in
I
Terry
never
from
liked
Guard.
Andy in the video game. I was
oh,
always thought like
It's a
Andy was
sibling
like,
thing, you know.
well, yeah. I mean, as far as like
yeah.
picking between him and
playable
Terry.
character.
No,
Yeah.
I was like anytime I did the game and you get pick three, I would
Yeah,
get Andy Terry and I get Andy Terry and Andy Terry and Joe.
yeah.
I would always get them.
Did you see any of the animated movies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like the second. What was the second one with that little
With Father
yeah, with the power dude, whatever the heck that dude was.
Krauser. You talking about Krauser?
Yeah.
I
No,
wish
it
they would
wasn't.
have given
Was
us
it
an
Krauser?
updated version how they did for Alpha, for Street Fighter Alpha, you know.
Well, they did
That would have been dope.
they did that 3D animation for that movie. I mean for them.
Yeah.
That was good.
Oh, I
Uh
think I caught that.
uh it's on YouTube. You can see all the episodes on YouTube.
Hmm.
Okay, okay. I'll check it out.
But yeah, the whole thing is it was pretty good. I think I rather I rather see them do new characters from from that genre.
Yeah, like Rock. Rock
Yeah,
is my favorite, man. I love Rock, man.
they need to do more instead of giving us the same character.
Yeah.
I'm not I always love to see Ken and Ryu in there.
Who was the guy with the jacket with the he would snap his fingers and do the fire? Oh man.
Wasn't I Tony?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, the one with the red hair, blue hair.
Yeah. He had no, he had the pants with the belt at they were like attached, and when he would do the fire, he would do like kind of like that laugh afterwards. He did have red hair though. Yeah, he did. He had the short jacket and red hair.
Yeah, I wrote Tony. What's the guy's name?
Yeah, it was, oh man, what was that guy's name?
No. Okay, I'm trying to follow, but
The guy that is he's the antagonist to I can't even think of the main guy's name now.
what series is he from?
King of Fighters.
King of Fighters.
You got Iori
Say it again?
Yagami.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
and then
sounds like him.
Kyo Kusanagi's
Oh,
the hero.
him.
Yeah. Well, he was the hero. Then it became K
He's
Dash.
still in stock right now. They brought him back. Oh, Storm Collectibles has never done this amount of reissues in their time of existence.
I can believe it. They probably go because I bet you it's because people are going, "Oh shit, these figures are hot. I gotta get one." but they're none, and I want to spend $1,000 on one. They go, hey, bro, I got you. That's what I want them to say. But let's be fair, they're probably doing
Well,
it for
Terry
money.
Bogard was up to like between 400 and 600, so that was needed.
Storm
Kenny Ryu,
Collectibles?
yes,
The
he had
fuck?
gone up to between $400 and $600.
Let's see what the third market sales are.
Well, he's back now, but before they did the reissue, that's what his price range was.
Really?
That's crazy.
I'm glad I got my Terry when he first came out.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Like a Omega Rugal, that boy is climbing in price like crazy.
Man, that was always going to be high in price because that shit is like it wasn't you couldn't even find it upon release, dude. It was like stupidly hard to find.
He was in stock for a long time on Big Bad.
Well, I didn't know, and then when people figure it out, it's gone. Gone.
You know what? I got the new Fei Long. I ain't even open that shit. What the hell is he?
The fuck? Bro.
What? Jada Toys Fei Long?
Yeah.
Nah, Storm Collectibles.
Storm Collectibles. Yeah, not Jada Toys, Storm Collectibles, yeah. Because that one has more, I think, more accessories and slightly better articulation compared to some of the other ones. Because I mean, I say slightly because they already have really good articulation.
Yeah.
They just up the ante, if that makes sense.
Storm doesn't change their articulation.
What'd you say?
Storm doesn't change their articulation. They keep their same format.
Yeah.
You're breaking up, but I think
Why
I
your
understand.
audio sound like that, Sam?
Because I was standing away from it. I said Storm does not change their articulation. They keep the same format.
Right.
Yeah.
They'll keep that same because theirs is based on a frame.
Yeah.
Theirs is based on a frame, so they keep the same format. They might now. It might be maybe something new if it's like a female character, and they have to change how they'll do the mid torso. Or
Yeah, and at least, and this is the thing I like. At least on the female figure I got, Jury, she has multi-layered torso bending capability compared to almost any other figure. Like she could at least she has the waist cut and a torso cut, and she has a good cut on both that lets her be pretty flexible, and it looks good. It doesn't look like trash or weird.
Yeah.
Taki, though, I gotta check what Taki looks like, but I don't know. You know what's funny? I can't find any. All I keep finding are listings on Amazon or Big Bad. I can't really find more Storm collectible listings on like eBay.
Well, Big Bad is Storm Collectibles official U.S. retailer.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at is I'm not finding a lot of like normally what will happen is somebody will buy a bunch and then just sell them on the third market or third party. Holy shit! There is a Cammy White that's $500 on eBay.
Oh,
Not surprised at all.
Bro, that is the most expensive
All
one I found.
original Street Fighter characters are soaring right now.
Apparently Sagat's
Sagat,
160.
up there. How much?
He's 160 right now on and apparently it's a San Diego Comic-Con version.
That has to be used.
It's unopened. Hold up. Let me get that listing open here. Come on.
Don't tempt me like that. This is gonna sound right.
Yeah, it says new in a box. 169.
Can you share your screen with us?
Yeah, give me a second. I'll try to see if I can get it to work.
Yeah, what the hell is that there? It's very long. But I promise I'm not trying to boast a cap.
There you go. That's it right there.
Killing me, bro. Well, I ain't gonna say killing me. Let me tell you that, but it's doing the most.
How the fuck did I stay out?
Because I can't say no.
There's one for 258.68.
For the same version?
No, it's not from the same person. It looks like another person.
Version. Sorry.
It's this one is hard to say, but this one says San Diego. The listing initially when I found it said San Diego, but it looks like it's the standard one they offered a couple of years back.
Okay.
let's see. Let me scroll down to the listing here. Brand new, unused, unopened, undamaged, including handmade items.
Handmade items. Nah,
Nah,
come
get
on,
out of here. Get out of here.
No, it's because of the way they worded it. Let's see.
Knock off.
It might be legit.
But is it too legit?
And they have good ratings.
Quick.
100% feedback.
How many comments? One?
There are a total of.
You on eBay, right?
They only have 5 comments out of 23 sales.
23
So many
sales.
comments. One.
What? Yeah, they got a 100% rating. It's only
One goddamn comment.
Yeah, so it looks like right now it's oh wait, somebody said 3D print looks good. What did you buy?
It's probably that handmade item that they bought.
It's a weird looking cat thing. The fuck is that? Cat in a can?
All right, Tony, you can
For
stop sharing your screen now.
$63 damn.
You're taking it down. You're taking down a path that we can't follow. They're like,
why would the thing that gets me is why would they say, oh shit, they sold a Game of Thrones fig from Perfect 3.0 for $176. I didn't know they made these. I don't know. They look like they're legit, man. What is 3.0 brand? Does anybody know?
3-0.
3-0? That's the name of the brand, isn't it? 3-0 is the name of the company.
They make
man. No, 3.0 is part of the Sideshow Collectibles brand.
Yeah, make as it, Storm Shadow.
Yeah.
And apparently something's going cheaper than they sell it on their own site. So that it's not even like super cheap. Just
Black Panther from 3.0. That shit's so dope. That's my new definitive Black Panther.
Really? That good, huh?
Yeah. Keep it a buck. All these young boys saying a bean, keep it a bean, all the way a bean. I was like, I don't even know.
What is a bean?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know how they come up with
they
this
made
shit.
a Makima? Don't tempt me.
Hey, never heard
don't
that.
Tempt me.
Keep it a bean, yo.
Keep it a bean,
Fuck.
baby.
Keep it a bean with the drip.
What are these guys doing when they just sitting there coming up with this new lingo?
Gotta
and
keep
that
it
shit is viral. It's just spread so fast.
I don't know.
Gotta keep it a lima bean.
But I'm considering spending money I don't have on a figure that's almost sold out.
Black Eyed Pea.
Which Makima did you find?
It's a 3.0 Makima for $149.
Oh, that's the 1/6 scale, bro. Unless you want the 1/6 scale.
I don't care. It looks good.
Oh dang, Makima got you like that.
I was about to say,
do what it do.
I would rather have Power, but I can't find the version of Power I like.
Power got a 1/6 scale as well.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like.
Come on, McFly.
Like they have her in her office.
Hoverbirds don't work on water unless you got power.
Unless you got power. Oh wow, there is some really cool armored figs. Rambo. Oh shit, Destro look pimpin'. He's expensive though.
Pimpin'.
Oh, and there's a Guts. He's on waitlist though. Well, that's. Oh, there's a Maki. I found a rabbit hole, sir.
Yeah, you did.
You in too deep now.
Going
That's
too
what she
deep.
said.
Oh shit! There's a Mark 6 Deluxe Iron Man, and it looks sick. Oh, and
music for window shopper.
oh, wait, there's power. She's
Window
150.
Window
Fuck.
shopper.
Window shopper.
You know you can't buy.
Fuck
Looking
y'all.
at plastic that you know you can't buy.
Dang.
Finally found Phelan. This boy is
Saying you a
great day. This
wankster,
is
but you never
embarrassing.
cop nothing.
So I don't get this.
I like-
They get power and
like
Makima,
Like how you guys
cloth
keep it bean.
goods, but they
Gotta
don't
keep it a
have.
bean.
Yeah, right.
Keep it a lima bean, you know.
Hmm.
Keep it a bean.
Keep it a bean. You know you ain't gonna get that, son. Keep
Keep it a bean. You know you ain't getting that. Keep it a bean. Wow.
I don't want Power Rangers. Let's
Learn something new
go
every day.
Power Chainsaw Man Power.
Oh, I've never watched that damn show.
I
It's
watched
good.
like 2 episodes of it. Whoa.
Oh, listen, I'm watching this anime called Undead Unluck.
Oh, that's
On
good.
Hulu.
That's I'm almost done with the manga as it's going, dude.
It's so good, right?
Mm-hmm.
What? It's on
If we
Hulu?
get a figure
It's on
for
Crunchyroll.
Victor, it's gonna be crazy.
What
And
is
I
it
think
called?
Undead
Unluck.
Unluck.
Mm.
The whole premise is this girl
Mm-hmm.
has the power. She is the unluckiest human on the face of this earth.
Okay.
And the opening, I think the opening of the series is her contemplating trying to get rid of herself because of that serious level of unluckiness.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then she bumps into a dude who can't die, and shit just starts.
Ta-da! We're best friends.
Yeah,
The
pretty
dude
much.
is the dude that can't die. Does he have blonde hair?
Yes.
No, white.
No, what? Yes, white.
No, Eddie has white hair.
Well, no, because like in the manga, it's actually painted to just 3
Does he
different
have white
colors
hair?
at
Yes,
one
no.
point.
Yeah.
No, when he's
No, I
Andy
don't
is
think so.
white, and when he turns into Victor, it's black.
Yeah,
It's like
and but then when he
Super
has that,
Saiyan, 3 hair.
you haven't seen that part.
Hey,
He has a perfect fusion,
guys,
but that's
hey,
later.
guys. Nemesis Fortune doesn't see color.
What?
Don't.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even open
So
it.
it's on Hulu?
That's crazy.
It's on
No,
Hulu
it's
or
on
Crunchyroll?
Crunchyroll.
I'll watch it on
Which is
Hulu.
probably
so,
on Hulu.
Wait, it's on
Yeah,
Hulu also?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
you
the
can
fuck
go
are
to
you charging
Hulu and
I have
$100 for
Crunchyroll, too.
shipping? What the fuck,
probably go on Hulu and access Crunchyroll. But yeah.
Yeah.
dude?
That's what it is.
This power figure that I stumbled on from 3.0, somebody's charging $100 to ship a $150 fig
Where's it coming from?
That's how they get you.
from China. You know what the cheapest shipping option is from China?
75.
Don't worry.
Free.
I get to you. It's good. It's good, my friend.
From China?
No, but
Yeah,
it's
keep
just
it a
it's just a
bean.
little like, what in the flying effing fuck, bro? Are you charging $100 for? Are you gonna put it in some special wrap so that it's so protected that doves sing when you open it when it comes to your home, and you get someone that gives you a sloppy toppy the moment it's open? Like, is that gonna
sloppy
happen for
toppy.
$100 damn dollars? Like,
Did you say
Tony-
a sloppy toppy?
Tony had
it's a joke
that's
from
funny.
the-
Tony had to pause and think: should I say this or should I not
Yeah.
say this? I'm gonna say it. Sloppy,
Man said,
sloppy toppy.
Now, how
Keep
much
it a bean.
Keeping it a bean.
Rashad, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
I'm gonna say it.
Sloppy
Sloppy toppy.
Oh, hell no. What
There,
But for real though, like,
There, I said it.
This can't be real.
but even some of the ones that are almost $300, they're charging $100 in shipping. Like, what the fuck happened to Arm?
Sam,
yo,
there, I said.
you buy
Is
a
it
lot
off?
of stolen collectibles. This is Phelan's leg.
Sloppy toppy.
what happened?
You see?
What did you do?
Is it broke?
Bro, I swear I just opened this right now.
What is it?
Storm
Storm
Collectibles Hey
Collectibles.
Long. He
Like,
just
It's
opened
not.
it and
It's
it's
not
busted.
broken.
oh, but it
But
comes easy. So
why would it come off so easy though? Like it just came off.
It's
so
broken.
I know
It's not
Guy was
broken.
I know Guy was like that.
It's like, dang, you're
Some
supposed to
people
have like at least a catch in it, you know?
yeah, you got to put something in there. So you either gonna have to put that finger in
That's
either
what she said.
That's
or
what she said.
something.
You have to put something in there.
You got to
Yeah,
put
put something in there.
something in there.
Sloppy toppy.
Oh my fuck y'all.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what you're gonna end up having to do.
I'll take sloppy toppy for 300, Chuck.
Stop it.
He said for 300.
I'm gonna use that. Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks. I'm gonna use that's my new thing.
in that
Sloppy toppy.
exact time,
Yeah, yeah.
in the exact same context, I'm gonna use it in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Like
use that.
Jeopardy. What is sloppy toppy?
What
I'm gonna
is-
use. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it in an appropriate times.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Sir,
use it in Target.
he'd be like,
No.
Thank you for choosing Sonic. What would you like? A sloppy toppy.
A sloppy toppy. You guys got sloppy toppy?
Yeah. So,
No.
what would you like
We
to
need
drink,
you.
sir?
Is
We
it
need
happy?
you to
Target
leave,
be like,
sir.
what aisle is your sloppy toppy, you know?
It's like
I'm looking for some sloppy toppy.
like is it happy hour? Yes. I'd like a sloppy toppy, please.
It'd be in a Sonic drive-through. Let me get a large
The
sloppy
Sonic
toppy.
drive-through
Yeah,
as a
large
sloppy
sloppy toppy.
You guys got slushies in the
Yeah.
sloppy toppy flavor?
Tony, put King Will up so I can see what this pay long looks like.
Ah.
Put him in the sloppy toppy section.
Put him
Please.
Damn sloppy toppy.
Fuck y'all. I swear.
Ah,
That's like a
Yeah.
Baskin Robbins flavor. Sloppy toppy.
The 33rd flavor,
Yeah,
right?
sloppy toppy.
the third flavor. Back
You
for a
get 2
limited
for the
time, we have
sloppy
sloppy toppies at Baskin Robbins. Why are they here?
We got sloppy toppies everywhere.
Because pretty soon, all the sloppy toppies are gone.
Oh man.
That's like a Willy
In
Wonka
addition to
flavor.
50 Cent, we can add some sloppy toppy to that for you.
Oh man.
Yeah. I'll take double.
Tony said some Willy Wonka
Okay, double
shit.
sloppy toppy.
Sloppy
He said
toppy.
Willy Wonka.
Sloppy toppy.
Sir,
It's like the everlasting gobstopper.
is
Sloppy
there,
toppy.
sir, would you like to add sloppy toppies for 30 more cents? What? What?
Let me get extra, like Chipotle. Let me get extra sloppy toppy.
Get an extra. I'm sorry, sir. The sloppy toppy machine is broken.
Tony, you know you should have never
It's out
said
of
that,
order
dog.
again.
I
God, Tony must have been here.
I'm about to run that into the ground, dog.
Let me get it. Is that the lady that just fell out?
Get your
Yeah.
sloppy toppy. Your sloppy toppy. Hey, get your sloppy
So
toppy.
This is the first time something like this ever happened to me in the Storm Collectibles figure.
Yeah, they can't
Does it go right back on or no?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, no problem.
back on,
But, like,
but it's just the simple fact that I never have liked to have a toy to do that because
Yeah.
you worry you broke it.
next thing you got to stay conscious of that.
Yeah.
And so you feel some kind of way, but that Phelan do look good.
You know what's funny? I don't think I've ever had a problem with my Storm Collectibles figs unless I intentionally pulled some parts of it off.
Mm.
I never
Like,
had.
like the big dude behind me, his arms come off, so I just go boop boop, and then put the one with the hands on it. So he does that whole, you know,
I had.
Shiva Destroyer thing.
I'm sorry.
But I have never had it where it just my leg come off.
Yeah, I had a Guile. I had probably got a Guile, Street Fighter 5 guy, and I was amped like that. And then he just turned around, that leg just fell. I think I couldn't do it no more. I was done.
It's so weird.
I didn't even replace him. I sent him right back to Amazon, but I didn't replace him like that because when I looked at the review, there was a lot of people that said that that was something that But I thought they did away with it because I really ain't heard from them. That's a good being.
Hmm.
Very good. Yeah.
What all they come with? Just extra hands and what else?
You got a flame effect, you got nunchucks, and you got like the little fast wind effect,
Okay, okay.
flame effect. These two like wind effects, nunchucks.
What kind of different heads?
You got all the ooh, traditionally like Bruce Lee faces.
Okay, then you got the food stuff.
Yeah,
Okay, so they still keeping it. That's the one. That's what I
they
do.
shouldn't have done this. Actually, they shouldn't have done this.
Huh?
I don't like this.
The
I
open.
forgot. That's
That's
the
Well,
my
it's supposed
wide
to
too
be.
too
It's
wide
supposed to be
open.
fitting with the.
that's the Black
Ah.
Thousand
Yeah.
Phaedon.
That's the ooh.
No, that's the. Ooh. Oh, we lost him again. Damn it, Will.
He's right
That was
there.
a
Talking about it.
No,
what
he
happened?
literally popped off my screen for a second.
Oh, I was like, what happened? That never happens to me. But look how many pairs of hand he comes with.
Oh my word!
With a lot.
That's a lot.
Ow, that's a.
Jinx, that's
How
a
much
lot.
was he?
Like $85, I think, or 90, 100, something like that.
85, and he has that many damn hands, bro.
That's the fact. That's not the size of that. It's got the money with it.
Because he
Like
doesn't
that's a
come with a
whole
lot of
nother figure
accessories.
of
He does have
hands.
like his flame effect
Oh, that's
when he's
really
kicking.
good, man. That looks really nice.
Man, it's like a nice pair of nunchucks too.
Yeah, he's got nunchucks. That's the his energy fists when he does that.
Yeah, yeah, cutting air. Let me get those nunchucks. Let me see what they. So I definitely got to do a pose of these nunchucks.
Yeah, you know you have to do the pros and you have to do the one where he dresses and like
Oh, you know what? The Diamond Select Bruce Lee might be large enough to stand next to him. Might
uh
try that. The
Oh,
Bruce Lee
yeah.
Diamond, the Diamond Select.
yeah, yeah, he's super skinny. You better off getting you probably better off trying to find the Super Seven Bruce Lee if you want to stand him up next time, but you gonna
Oh, you're right. Damn, I have to get that.
it's all right.
I've been meaning to pick those up too.
I
Those are
got
nice.
the Warrior. I got the Warrior. The Warrior is pretty cool. I wouldn't go as far as to get I thought about getting the Game of Death one, but then I was like, nah, the Warrior still because he come with the white beat.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
And then, he got the white beat and especially with the show, The Warrior. That joint is good if y'all haven't ever picked that out.
Mm,
So his daughter, made that come to life.
okay.
That's something Bruce Lee was, thinking about doing, and he brought it to life.
Gotta change out these hands immediately to something.
Picked it up because it was on man.
Hmm. I'll get back to Fei Long in a minute. Let me show you this 3-0 Black Panther that I'm very impressed with. And this dude is so solid. Like he's
Mm.
weighing well over a pound for I think a 1/9 scale figure.
A 1/9 scale over a pound. Like, what's this?
It's like it feel like so many parts are made of metal.
Well, that's good. That means they'll be durable for posing.
Nero do metal to their all their figures. That's their going thing.
And
I
that new Iron Spider just came out too.
I think is it the frame is metal or is it something else?
Yeah, I feel like the inner frame, like
That's the inner frame. I
that
can't
part
think.
that goes down through the thigh,
Yeah,
the
I
thigh
can't.
itself, like this part right here, torso is metal,
Oh,
and
it is.
then those thigh rods that's coming through here are metal. Yeah, that's a really solid core. It got some weight on them. It's crazy, but very very good articulation.
Hmm.
You know,
He needs to be able to kick his own ass.
so he can come up with some really cool poses.
Yeah.
He has all the industry standard and extras. Every last one of them. Besides calf
They
calf
got
swivel,
they got cap like that. No, they got
got
Tony.
drop down. So you can drop down, kick all the way up here.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Yeah.
That's a large drop down too. So you can get into any pose. Um, the crunch is nice. So do any kind of nice looking down pose. Plus the neck has the extra joint at the base. So,
Oh yeah, that's good.
which is also good for,
Yeah.
in-flight drop
Uh,
or looking up to a larger character, but the way his torso can pivot, you can even put him in like that. I got him in a perfect like arm folded pose
Yeah, and you don't
because he
need
comes with a
an
nice
extra
set of
pair of
butterflies.
arms and hands just to get it to work that way. That's good.
Exactly. It looks, very natural and symmetrical.
yeah.
Oh, dude. And if you can get him to twist his hips without falling over, you'll be able to have him doing that, that perfect side glare type pose.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Because his torso's so solid, like it's this is like I really think that my definitive Black Panther. I
That
like the
is
Yamaguchi for maybe a close second place. What else could be? The Monfrex is alright, and then you got the Mezco.
and what's that one
But yeah,
again? The one
definitely
in
this one. This is 3-0.
three. Okay, so it is 3-0. Okay. That's good then.
He has really awesome butterflies, and like the joints are so like rigid but smooth. It's like the perfect measure or medium between smooth and rigid.
Look at
Allowing that
that, man. That's really
that
slick.
crossover from the butterfly.
Hmm And it looks like he can also get a good twist on the arm, so it's going back.
So if you got like a sword, you can. This is like what He-Man should and Lion-O should be able to do.
Should.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, keyword. I would love for the right company to get Masters of the Universe and Thundercats, but I think Mondo's getting ready to wow us. So now we'll have to wait for Thundercats to get the right company. Because Super 7 knew they were not it.
But the Mattel, you meant the Master Universe Mattels are not. I got a few of those, and I actually enjoy them. Now, that's just because they didn't plan to step their game up pretty good. But I would love to see a line out that does have that posability.
Yeah.
That would be really solid if they could do that, man. And what's another one that's really good for that? Uh, who? I mean, I don't want Spider Man. Who's another good one?
Really, I would love for them to do a Santa Barbera line, but we talked about this already. But yeah,
Yeah.
Which one from Hanna-Barbera?
if you give me placement
Hmm?
at the best, the Thunder the Barbarian, then we're gonna go. Really, honestly, you want to go old school, give me Johnny Quest.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Mezco. Well, I was gonna say Mezco did Space Ghost, but Space Ghost is just like a one-off. They didn't do anybody else on Space Ghost.
Especially that comic one looks good. Early
Like you can get him into like perfect Black Panther poses, like to the point he'll be looking like a statue. You know,
he looks good.
his ability to crouch and pivot.
Hmm.
The only thing he's missing is a portrait. You probably can just get some sticky tack and find one that scales good and make it work. Either the
Hey,
Mezco or
brothers.
the Mafex.
I'm gonna call it the evening. It's almost 2 o'clock here.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean, the
word.
oh
morning.
wait. Oh, that's right,
Yeah.
because it's you're an hour ahead of us.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Almost 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You work tomorrow?
Nah, I take my little mins to swim practice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off here too because I gotta go.
Okay. Well, I
7
guess.
It's
hours,
about
6
that
hours.
time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna at that.
Well, I guess this has been a very productive little podcast for this week. I want to thank everybody that has come in today and also shows up for the replay. And of course, thank you all for being here. And anything else anybody's got to add? Oh
Thanks for
shit, we
coming
didn't
out.
even.
God
Do
bless.
good. Do
Brother
good.
Falcon
Be good.
is king of those platinum figures.
You got a
King of
Jim
those
Carrey that
platinum
looked like Jim
figures.
Carrey. I just
Yeah.
realized that.
Took you long enough. He's been up with this whole time.
No, we were looking at other shit, sir. Sorry. It looks really good. You got that at Dragon Con?
No, got that today at GameStop. But
Well,
that's
damn.
a,
Go.
that's a story for another time.
Another time.
All right.
Well,
I mean, y'all have a
that's, yep. So everybody, thank you for stopping by, and I wish you a good weekend. And we'll catch you next week. Deuces.
all right. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.